The way I don't eat bad. Oh man, that sun feel good on me. All I really wanna do is smoke with the homies. Yeah, yeah. That sun feel good on me. Oh man, that floating sun show feel good on me. All I really wanna
Get
do
in
is
here,
smoke
get in
with the
here.
homies, but I gotta get dough, then I smoke with the homies. Nigga, what? Ain't no play,
Make
ain't
sure
no
you
play.
got,
Keep it solid
something to
over
drink.
here, ain't nothing shaking, baby. Baby, fuck cloud, now I'm on the
Make
10th
sure,
floor.
what
She
I'm saying,
passed out cause she ain't
you're
used to taking
hydrated.
orders, and though I'm a serious crime on the beat, bitch, I'm talking get more. Said he wanted to
Thursday
keep it
night.
till 2 p.m., that's a big 10 phone. Friday the 13th, I broke my bone. Guess me in the trees, I was smoking, no, it's too damn strong. You ever fuck Florida snow in the summer rain? Sun still shining, pussy sweeter than a candy cane. See, with me, it's an endless walks. Next gen type, make the impossible do a somersault. Like fuck Black Panther sucker, I'm Killmonger. Feed a cranky bitch, my dick to satisfy
Got
her
some.
hunger. You heavy flash like heavy lightning with no thunder. Can't ride around my city like that with no thumper. Only light I know that sun feel good on me. All I really wanna do is smoke with the homies. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That sun feel good on me. Oh man, that Florida sun show feel good on me. All I really wanna do is smoke with the homies, but I gotta get dough, then I smoke with the homies. Nigga, what? Ain't no player hating, we keep it solid over here, ain't nothing shaking, baby. Champagne and platinum lemon cherry taste so good. Lit me up while I roll up like a real freak should. Mama Mia almost got me, but I rolled up nice. Up the difficulty level next time and add some ice. Finna move a few plates in these terrascapes, ate a few caps, now I'm seeing otherworldly shapes. Captain Save a whole nigga, you forgot your cape. That's a flavor
Make sure you
foul
got some water.
back to
You
tape.
know,
Smoking F while
make sure
watching
you're
F1.
hydrated.
Looks
You
like
know,
Ferrari, this is gonna be the best one. Still pulling highway maneuvers, call me Louis Hamilton. Still smoking splits,
we in the
smoking
building
Buju
tonight.
and Capleton. Keeping bad juju away, I'm having fun. My nine is gonna ride with me, I got a gun. On a lighter note, that sun feel good on me. All I really wanna do is smoke with the homies. Yeah.
Welcome. We're back again. Episode 52. Perspectives and Facts Podcast. Once again, Florida Boy J. Live and On Point Network. J Doug in the building. We did it again. We did it again for the 52nd time. We're in here talking with you guys. Florida Boy J's in the building. It's Thursday night, 9:30. Hope you guys, something to eat, something to drink. You know what I'm saying? You got hydrated. You're on the couch. You're somewhere comfortable. You're somewhere safe. And we're gonna get to a few topics tonight, man. It's gonna be a very exciting show. You know what I'm saying? Hit the link. And you know what I'm saying? The chat. You know what I'm saying? You see the cash out, $ Florida Boy J. If you ever want to donate something, you know what I'm saying? For nigga gas money, you know what I'm saying? A little something is all good. Let's pile up in here, man. Make sure we got a good show tonight. We have a few topics we're going to discuss, man. We're going to discuss Jaguar Wright. She allegedly crashed out at the airport today, and we're definitely going to get into that. That's all key, like breaking news, you know what I'm saying? So we're definitely going to get into that. 21 Savage being granted or I guess claimed the best rapper alive in 2022 of last year by Complex Media. We're going to talk about that because it's very controversial. People don't agree with that opinion. Some people do, but we're going to talk about that. Also, we got AKADEMIKS and Blueface. You know what I'm saying? Going back and forth. And I think you want to start that. We're going to start with Jaguar Wright. Either one is good with me. Oh yeah. But we also got Blueface and AKADEMIKS. They've been going back and forth. AKADEMIKS, he gets on a live stream, you know what I'm saying, takes the Henny shots and starts blacking out, you know what I'm saying, does his thing. And I feel that, what I'm saying, as a person who live streams myself, what I'm saying, I understand, what I'm saying, you start drinking, smoking that shit, grooving, and you start to crash out, especially, somebody in act situation, what I'm saying, he got that paper, he can talk to niggas a certain type of way. Hey, it is what it is. So I understand when act, start talking crazy to, start talking numbers about buying niggas houses. Cause at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, money talk, bullshit walks 1,000 miles. Like act is like, you know what I'm saying? I may be sitting up here thanking my, supporters for donations, but nobody's hit me in the head with a bottle of Henny. Although I did see his girlfriend hit him in the face with an egg.
Oh, I remember. I
don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that was like new or old, too. But like
that's new.
Yeah, somebody said it's like I guess she threw like a Red Bull can at him at first,
I don't
And then
know.
she
I
hit him
saw
with an
that.
egg and walked away. But I'm like, when did this happen?
Now the
How did
whole.
the trolls get that? I'm like, is this new? Is this old? That was um a very ironic situation
Do you know how the academic thing started?
with Blueface.
Yes. Can you brief us on? Can you take
Yeah,
us
he's
from
honestly
beginning to now?
he's been going at Blueface messing with Christian Rock since they started dating. Like Ack was one of the first people who hopped on the like, yo, Blueface, like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? You get away from this girl, like she's a nobody, and you need to start dropping music because at any point she can get like a certain type of audience who's gonna victimize her to her benefit of her leaving you. And because you didn't work on your craft and put new music out and stay relevant, you're always going to be chasing behind. You're going to be more of like a love and hip hop nigga than an actual, rapper. And that bag is a different type of bag. You know what I'm saying? So he's always been a champion, him getting away from her. And I think he knows that Whack, Academics knows that Whack agrees with that point. So even though Whack tells Academics, yo, ease up, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't go too hard on my artist. He's still gonna go hard at Blueface because he knows that's the only motivation and shame that it's gonna take for Blueface to get away from Christian Rock. So it's really, the way I'm looking at it, it's really Academics is being, showing Blueface some tough love and being one of the only people calling him out on the bullshit. And it's like, bro, you're getting hit in the head with bottles of Henny. You fighting people's family members. Like, you can talk about me getting donations and doing this and that, but at the end of the day, dog, like, I'm not getting beat up for the check. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here getting exploited by these TV shows just because you have a claim and a title as a AKA rapper. You're not even rapping or putting out any music, and you're just getting hit in the head with bottles and doing OnlyFans. And I don't have to do any of that. And even though you say I'm a quote unquote blogger or a streamer, I got more money than you to the point where I can legally buy your house and evict everybody living in the house. And if that's fact, then like, what are we really talking about when it comes to that point? Right? So we get to the point, they're going back and forth. Wack told him to chill out before, but that's irrelevant to the reasons that Academics. I mean, we seen when Wack talked to Blueface and Christian Rock in the studio, remember? And he was like, yo, you ain't put out a song in a long time. You ain't been in the studio working. And as he's talking to him,
Of course,
she
that's how Wack
interrupts.
make his money.
Right. She interrupts and starts like going back and forth with Wack, and Blueface is sitting back, letting it go down. But what Wack was trying to tell Blueface was like, bro, like, I'm your manager. You're going to lose your rap career fucking off with this chick, and nobody's going to take you serious as an artist because you run around here degrading yourself for some paper that is small compared to the paper we could be getting if you initially came in here and said you was going to do what you was going to do. And we made the best we can make out of your shitty ass situation with your girl. And maybe it turned out a little better than expected. But the end result is always going to be the short end of the stick when it comes to your longevity in this celebrity, internet, media, music type of game. And in the day, you're going to want to sell your catalog the way Justin Bieber just sold his for like 200 mil, the way Future just sold his, the way Drake sold his. You want to have at least something of that stature, or where you can have a song like, yeah, Bust Down Tatiana. That shit was like cool, but that shit really wasn't anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't no anthem that's going to live forever type shit, bro. So you got one hit, you got a few songs, like you was on that Mo 3 remix. He had a couple songs, he got a couple straight songs, but it's like these are songs that unless you're like of a certain age group or you're really into hip hop and just going through songs and shit, you never heard any of this shit.
They not solidified songs. They like come or go, give or take.
Yeah, type shit.
So basically, Blueface got mad because of Academics was checking him about same thing that Wack was checking him about. Get back on your shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, sooner or later, you're gonna look like a goofy ass nigga because you already looking goofy. Because at the end of the day, man, you're a rapper. You talk all this street shit, all neighborhood, crip, and like, he be whooping ass. You know what I'm saying? He be fighting people, so it's not like you're not. My thing is, it's not about being tough or being hard or being gangster, dog. It's about what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, Blueface, it's like, what are you doing? Like, this shit don't look cool to anybody. Like, you don't look cool to the bitches. You don't look cool to the niggas. You don't look cool to anybody in this situation. So, okay, yeah, you and Academics can fight and say you beat the shit out of Academics. Like, does that mean you're not gonna go home and get beat up by your girl too? Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even allegedly. Like, y'all put hands on each other, and at the end of the day, too, it's like a marketing ploy. Because look, what we don't understand too. Remember that whole situation that went down in No Jumper, where they fought, or I mean, they didn't fight, but the security had to take her out.
Well, she broke the
They
TV.
put that in a music video that they dropped this week.
Who?
Blueface and Christian Rock.
They dropped
Christian
the video?
Rock. Yes, they just dropped a video where they used that clip in the middle of the video. So when I see that, I'm like, bro, so even that whole clip, Blueface and her, like Blueface and No Jumper could have signed a deal with No Jumper to give them like a viral moment, some shit like that can pop off. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, she could have just did that. All could have just been a side. That all could have just been an act to like gas the shit up, because like we about to drop a song next week. That looks like a rollout, don't it? Now it looks like a rollout.
It do, but that girl be acting crazy so much you can't never really tell. But I didn't know Blueface had 2 million subs. Yeah, man, get back to your rap career, bro. This is craziness what you doing, man.
Yeah, man.
But he beefed with AKADEMIKS. AKADEMIKS, how did the fight come about? The AKADEMIKS, no. He challenged AKADEMIKS. He said, "Yo, let's box," because AKADEMIKS went and found out that Blueface house was in foreclosure. Yes,
Right.
and Blueface gave this convoluted excuse of why his house was in foreclosure. He said he's a victim of nuisance abatement laws that's going on in California, and he's being forced out of his house. So he say, but AKADEMIKS did the research, and AKADEMIKS says the house is in foreclosure because
you're not paying.
He's
you're
not
not
paying
up
its
to date with
mortgage.
your mortgage. Exactly.
And
Like,
he accused him of doing drugs.
he accused Blueface of doing drugs. Yeah, I mean, I seen the part where he accused Blueface of doing drugs, and Blueface was saying that Drake was infatuated with him, because Blueface was getting interviewed by No Jumper, and he was like, "Yeah, they're like, how do you feel about Drake following your girl?" And he was like, "I feel like Drake's infatuated with me. Like, he used to be cool with me back in the day, and
That sounds like
he's
somebody
following
on drugs or
and he's following her because like he's low key trying to keep up with me through her."
Maybe now that I think about it, because
It's like, why would you follow her?
yeah, Christian Rock ain't that bitch to follow. I don't even follow her. She not even that bitch to really look at like that. So if Drake follow her, it probably is that reason, just to kind of like, you know how Drake do it. Like, Drake gonna come for your girl. He not gonna say nothing to you. He gonna say something to your girl.
But like Drake,
That's
I don't
Drake's
see Drake
style.
coming for her. I just see like that might be like a troll move.
That's his label mate, man.
I don't know. That's just weird. I mean, bottom line, I would like to see him act fight. Not because of who's gonna win or anything. I just want to see people fight, especially these type of niggas. But they're not gonna do it just because it's hip hop, or none of these niggas ever get around to fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we got the video of the reason why.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Right.
Act say he don't want to fight Blueface. And this comes about because Blueface was like, "Yo, you want to fight Little Baby? You want to fight Meek Mill?
Yeah,
I'm ready to bump."
Yeah, well, I'm ready to fight. Yeah, what about
I'm
me?
ready to.
What about me?
Oh, damn, it's like that. So his AKADEMIKS explaining why he's not finna fight Blueface.
Jake, thank you to everybody who donated. Fuck, I probably should just shout you guys out, right? God damn. Somebody said, "Act, you changed. Let Jake slide on him snitching in 2012." What are you talking about in 2012? Like, what are you talking about? Let Jake slide on him snitching in 2012. The relevant, I pulled up the stats. Nigga, when Meek was like one of the top, Baby's hot, my nigga. First of all, didn't I tell you I pick and choose? Nigga, when Meek was like one of the top rappers, nigga, I was down for that too. Bro, we're talking about an irrelevant nigga, bro. The relevant, I pulled up the stats? Irrelevancy. I'm trying to see what I could gain from it. I'm sorry, my nigga. My job is creating content and doing all this shit. I don't get to own all this with the name on the deed, nigga, just like scrapping with niggas in the alleyway for free. Especially a nigga who's fucking irrelevant. Now, if it was super relevant, I'm like, shit, I ain't got nothing to lose. But this bum ass nigga, fuck him. I don't care what y'all say.
So is he trying to say he doesn't want to fight Blueface because he's not relevant musically enough to fight him?
It gotta be that's what he mean because he relevant to me as far as like moving, shaking, and popping. I'm not talking about music.
Yeah,
I feel like he could be if he wanted to.
Objectively, Academics is moving the goalpost. Because now you want to get into semantics and you want to get into like now, okay, you want to fight me. Now I have to go to credentials. Like, bro, if he wasn't relevant enough to fight, then he wasn't relevant enough to talk about. Exactly. He wouldn't be relevant enough to talk about. So you can't say at one point he's relevant enough to where I'm in close quarters with his manager and I can directly talk about him as I've been doing since he came out. To now, oh, you want to fight me? Oh, you're not relevant in music on when we want to break numbers down in metrics. And now we got to talk math and do divisions and subtractions based off of a grading scale. Like this nigga say he want to fight you. Let's cut the shit. See, this is why school mattered. In school, when a nigga said he wanted to fight you, you can't bring up reasons why you can't fight the nigga after you called them niggas out.
Fight.
Who?
The niggas that want to fight.
It all depends because sometimes the niggas that want to fight, sometimes they just think they got an easy licking, and sometimes more than not, them niggas do get beat up. So it's really not about who wants to fight or not. It's about who can defend themselves and who actually wants shit. I feel like Blueface coming to the situation saying he wants to fight Ack. That's just okay. He wants to fight. What is Ack gonna do about it?
He should have fought.
You think Ack should have fought?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You don't pick your fade. You can't pick your fade, bro. You can't say, I want to fight a nigga that's relevant to try to get some clout. But when like, a nigga say, let's bump.
I hear you and I believe you, but it's like we already knew Academics wasn't going to like say, yeah, Blueface, let's fight. Because the fact that him and Wack know each other, like that shit is going to go down Saturday type shit. They going whatever bag they need, they going to leverage that bitch with Tubi or Zeus or Showtime. They gonna leverage that Blueface versus Academics fight. They'll let Academics get 4 months training, 6 months training. They'll let Academics get as much training that he fucking needs to do that fight. If it had to go down, they'll give Academics whatever bag, bro. You know it'll be certain executives. It'll be certain, bro. The bag to pay. Listen, Academics don't want to low key. Let's be cute about. I don't think Academics low key would sign paperwork for an official like squabble with Blueface. And that's not me saying because Academic knows he's gonna get beat up this and that. But it's just like what in a way why would Academics do that? What would Academics benefit by doing that?
Nothing, but I would thought that Academics would have took the fade just because he was hyping up the baby shit, hyping up the Meek Mill shit. I feel like he would have beat the baby. I feel like Blueface would have got him though. I feel like Blueface would have put them paws.
Oh, so you feel like Academics would beat up
I think
Lil Baby? You think he would have beat up Lil Baby?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like he would have got Meek Mill too. But I feel like Blueface would have gave him a run for his money.
You think Big Act got hands?
Ooh, you asked a good question.
You saying Big Act out here putting niggas giving niggas a people's elbow? You know what I'm saying?
But you had me. Do I think he got hands?
You think he beat a Lil Baby? So like, I'm asking you.
I feel like he got more hands than Lil Baby though. I feel like weight wise, he can pound Lil Baby. I feel like he could pound Meek Mill just because I saw Meek Mill actually box and he don't got no type of form or nothing. And I seen At box in the old school video. It look like At could get wild with it.
Well, before we continue, hey, salute to the people in the live chat. Salute to everybody's in the building tonight. Like I said, Respect and Facts Podcast.
Cash App up.
$ Florida Boy J. We're going to drop the link in the chat if you want to call in and, you know what I'm saying, fellowship and have a conversation. You know, we're talking about the Academics. You know, is he ducking the fade from Blueface? Salute to everybody in the live chat. Please hit the like button. Make sure the likes reflect the viewers in the building. You know, I would really love to be in everybody's algorithm. And we're very close to getting that 4,000 hours viewed mark approach. So, you know, every time, you know, you stick around and you stay around, that asset hours watching, you know, we get the monetization programs, get super chat, all that fly shit rolling to be in that partnership program. So really want to get into that. Oh, yeah, definitely. I can't stand Blueface, but really Act don't want that smoke. I agree. You know, I don't think Act wants to smoke because, I mean, Blueface is what? He's like 6'2". Didn't he play football and all that other shit? Yeah, like Blueface. Yeah. Blueface is just gonna fight. Like it's not even a question. Blueface used to run around fighting niggas. You remember when he first got in the industry? Like he was just meeting other rappers and just putting on the boxing gloves.
I remember.
Yeah, that's
that.
why. Yeah, that's why. Well, I don't know why nobody be pulling them clips.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah,
because he was boxing YK Osiris and all that.
But YK was holding his own though. YK was holding his own. Though.
I can't remember that.
No, I can't remember. I can't remember that. YK was holding his own. Though. It was surprising. I'm like, that's what's up. But that Blueface shit, like, yeah, no, Blueface running around in the industry fighting niggas.
That makes sense. And you know, he been fighting back and forth with Christian Rock. That nigga probably ready to take that extra aggression out on somebody. Cause you know, you hold back when you with a woman. Like you just like, you calm your ass down. A woman almost gotta bring it out of you.
But it's like this. It's like this. If we all can kind of agree on the obvious in this situation, then why would AK agree to fight Blueface?
Because you talk big, and then them other guys, they was on your position, and now you're playing their position. It just don't look bad. It just look bad because you invited other niggas to fight.
Okay.
Now you got a suitor.
Okay, but what looks worse? Now let's play the options. What looks worse?
Oh, you get your ass beat a little way worse.
Okay. So like, what do we even? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like okay, that's bow. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really like speaks for itself at that point, right?
You think? I don't think that. You think that'd be the end of his career if he get his ass beat?
AKADEMIKS?
Yes.
No, because
Charlamagne got swung on.
Charlamagne getting swung on is totally different than a rapper getting in the ring and packing you out in the ring.
But if he win,
then AKADEMIKS is going to be the Suge Knight. Yeah, the AKADEMIKS is going to be the Suge Knight of hip hop. AKADEMIKS is really going to start like talking crazy. Either way, like I'm entertained. Like I don't need that. To me personally, I don't need that to go fight Blueface because it's just like I already know in my head it's never gonna happen. But just if you want to troll this nigga, like go at this and go at this nigga. I ain't got nothing to do with watch y'all niggas wild out off the Henny. Anyways, I know Justin Richburg. If you want to go to Instagram and type in Justin Richburg, he made a animation at AKADEMIKS, which was super fitting of Justin Richburg's art, the way he captures social media and the relevance in what's going on in the current environment and able to take that down in art is just crazy. Keep going down. Yeah, right there. Yeah, salute to Justin Richburg, man. I want you guys to follow Justin Richburg on Instagram. He's a very, very dope artist, and
I really think you're a bitch. And what's that? I really think you're a bitch. And what's that?
yo, you get it? All right, so we want to play a few times so people can get the art. That's why I sound like Justin Richburg because
people know that slow like me. It took me a few times to understand this.
Yeah,
but
cool.
I get it. Listen, that's a good piece. I don't look at AKADEMIKS like that. I feel like he get at people equally. I don't feel like he harder on women. It's just like when anybody is hard on women, period, it just never looks good. You know?
Yeah, personally, I like, first of all, that piece was funny by Justin Richburg because if we want to talk about narratives and public perception, that's just public perception by academics, is that, you get off that Henny, you start talking about, women crazy, but being somebody who watches academic live streams, he gets at niggas all the time, but it's just like, it's just that when he gets on women, sometimes like he be talking crazy, but he be talking crazy niggas too. But when niggas respond like, hey, let's fight, when Vic Mensa was sitting there and was like, hey, let's, like, I really think you a bitch on Everyday Struggle, and Act just like sat there. I mean, like, come on, bro.
He should have moved some. Now that I look back at that situation,
like, that happened,
he should have
bro.
moved some furniture. What would you do in that situation? Just ask.
I'm fighting. I'm getting down. I'm fighting. I'm hitting the nigga. It's going down. Why not? What you talking about, bro? Like, nah.
I don't think you should.
We doing this good interview, and you talk about, I really think you a bitch. Like, when I like on some real shit, and like we in that close. Like, if we on some Breakfast Club, we like from different sides of the studio, right?
That and you say some shit, bro. Though,
and
that
I'm like,
ruined you.
What's up?
That ruined you. Any type of violent outburst in front of white people, I don't think you can do it, FBJ, because it just don't look good. And you talk about a fucking company that's on the stock market with
complex. Okay, so say like this. Say if it was on some shit, if he's like, I really think you're a bitch, right? I was like, all right, so what you gonna do about it?
That's more appropriate. Let them do something.
But when I say that, I'm not gonna end up like that nigga on No Jumper when nigga just beat me up because I'm sitting there talking shit to a nigga and he get up before me. Like, we ain't going down like that.
You know what the new shit is?
Like, you say some shit like, oh, I really think you a bitch, and we sit here conducting like some interview on this high complex platform. Like, bro, what we doing?
You know
what is we doing?
Is, though, FBJ,
what are we doing?
You gotta watch out for? On No Jumper, that's spitting on niggas.
But listen, that's what I'm saying. Like, is you waiting on a nigga to do that? Like, on some real shit.
Nah, somebody spit on you, then you get down.
But what I'm saying is, like, on some real shit, when you look at a Charlemagne, right? There's a lot of niggas who talk to Charlemagne crazy, but Charlemagne low key was at a distance, and Charlemagne kind of knew it was like, well, you gonna have to do something, and then we're gonna sue you. So in a way, I would have to have that same approach. Like, listen, nigga, if you ready to do something, then fucking do it.
It depends on the situation. If you take a job for a company, you can't do anything.
But this is how I feel,
if you representing your own platform,
right,
like Queen's Flip used to do, that's different.
But listen, but this is what I'm saying too, right? If the company approves an interview with somebody that I previously maybe have smoked with, or if they bring somebody who makes my work environment hostile and threatens me, and I have to defend myself if they say do something to me to put me in harm or get in my circle, and you know what I'm saying, to get in my space enough to where I have to defend my space, and I so happen to whoop ass, then I think that would be a company policy. I don't think, but listen, this is my point. I'm not getting my ass whooped for no motherfucking company or no check. That's what I'm saying. Bottom line, I'm not gonna get my ass whooped on camera, off camera, for no motherfucking job.
But you can't be provoked by words in the media sphere.
Right, I agree. But if somebody was like, I really think you a bitch. Then
if he get up in your face with it.
But listen, if a nigga just said, if we conduct an interview with a rapper or whatever, right? And he just say, we go through some tough questions, whatever, and he's like, I really think you a bitch. And I'm gonna be like, then do what you think you would do if you thought I was a bitch. Do something. Like, I'm gonna,
see a bitch, hit a bitch.
Hit a, exactly. And the minute this nigga make a move, we getting down.
Yeah.
It's going down. Cause at the end of the day, I'm not getting my ass whooped for nobody.
No. But you can't.
I'm not letting niggas swing on me first for nobody. Camera off camera. So in that situation,
but you know when to advance and when not to.
But okay, but if a nigga just say something, I really think you a bitch, then I'm gonna say, well,
it's to get up like.
I wouldn't even get up, but I'll be like this. Well, guess what? Well, it makes two of us. I think you a bitch too.
Ooh, yeah, that's how you.
And I knew you was a bitch because I've been calling you niggas out, and I got you sit right next to me because you got to promote some shit on my show. So what you want to do, bitch?
That's.
And then I say that, and then if he make a move, I'm stomping him out. because my company brought a nigga in here that got smoke from me, and they didn't vet it enough to understand he shouldn't even be in here while I'm conducting my goddamn job as an independent contractor. And now you made it a hostile environment, and I have to legally defend myself in whatever environment that this company fucking put me in. So I'm definitely whooping some ass
because you escalating at that point too.
So if I'm escalating, bro, if a nigga say I really think you a bitch on camera and we recording, bro, dog, I'm not bitching up for no bag, dog. Like no, like, and I don't have to be passive aggressive and still get out of there. No, I'm letting you know, nigga. Okay, what's up? What's really going on? And we can go from there. But I'm not gonna sit here and like look in the camera like, oh yeah, Steve, back to sports. Like, nah, nigga, hold on. Not fuck the commercial break. What you got on your mind, nigga? Like, that's what we going. What's going on, nigga? What you got on your chest?
We were watching the art piece and we just got off into the conversation of Mensa and AKADEMIKS, and I just asked them. It's just you just coming in.
But in that situation, when somebody like Vic Mensa, who wore a dress in a wig, a Confederate dress in a wig,
I think in a video,
right. That's what I'm saying. You man, what? That's what I'm saying. A Vic Mensa say that to you, bro. You could have slapped that. You could have been like all that Henny talk. You could have been like, yo, what's really good? What's really lit out here?
In academic defense, he was fresh through the door in the industry.
Nah, ain't no fresh in the door. What you mean you fresh in the door? You a grown ass man.
It's certain niggas they know who to talk to like that. Vic Mensa wouldn't have said that to Tats.
Bro, but Vic Mensa shouldn't be saying that to nobody, but he didn't say it to nobody but Ak. For a reason. So what I'm saying is if I'm Ak, bro, if a nigga who wearing Confederate dress and a blonde wig, shucking and driving and twerking for a white man in his video and wearing Confederate jackets because he think he light-skinned Kanye can sit here and say, you really think I'm a bitch? Bro, we gotta handle it right here on camera. You want to show you want to go viral complex? Let's go viral. Let's go viral, nigga. Because obviously you came here for a show. Bro, you gotta understand, dog. At the end of the day, what I'm saying is the mentality that when you went to school, you had. If you ever went to jail, you had. You ever went to prison, you had. You ever went to military, you had. If you ever went to anywhere where you were isolated as a male and you had to understand that it's wolves out here, this is what I'm saying. You don't have to win every fight. Niggas just got to know they can't fuck with you. Prison, jail, school, military, sports, any environment where it's like on some gladiator sport type shit, it's not about who is the king nigga who can whoop everybody ass. It's about niggas just got to know they can't just say shit to you. They just can't run up on you. They can't size you. Because once one nigga take your lunch, now you ain't eating for a week. That's just a principle of man. That's just the principles of motherfucking testosterone. Know what I'm saying? Of just like, nigga, if you let this motherfucker size you, dog, then everybody gonna size you. Everybody gonna talk crazy to you. But if this one motherfucker, you set straight, win, lose, or draw, niggas know, okay, if I'm gonna take this nigga lunch, it's gonna be a fight about it. Do I really want to get into this today? Now, I may win, but he might stab me twice. I may win, but my eye black. So who really won the fight? People want easy targets. They don't want fair fights. Especially motherfuckers looking to pick a fight. Ain't nobody looking to pick a fight with a nigga they know gonna handle him.
You got, I mean, my boy said he got, who was my boy say? Oh, you want to read a couple comments?
Yeah, we can read a couple comments. Call in, we got a lot of people in here. Make sure likes reflect the viewers tonight. Perspective and Facts Podcast.
And when you
episode
call
52.
You have to show your face on the StreamYard because we had an incident last week. Somebody did some weird shit. So you call in, you gotta show your
y'all
face.
Niggas trying to take us to the alternate Bussy universe.
Or we could just put you in with the audio, but even still, you have to show your face.
Y'all niggas trying to take us somewhere different.
You gotta show your face, but you have to verify. If we don't know you, there we go.
Yeah, real quick before we segue to the next topic, just let you guys know what I'm saying with nigga rocking. This is a 1994 San Francisco 49ers Deion Sanders jersey. A year he was the defensive player of the year that year with the 49ers. They won the NFC Championship game against the Cowboys and eventually won the Super Bowl in Miami against the San Diego Chargers. Deion Sanders, once again, that was the first year he left the Atlanta Falcons. He played 1 year for the San Francisco 49ers, was his most decorated year. Dope jersey. went to the Cowboys, won Super Bowl the year right after, and stayed with them for a couple of years. But this jersey, just, you know, I know they're going to the NFC Championship this week. You know what I'm saying? You know, we talk about sports here and there. This is a really dope jersey. I literally had to go to Hyatt Street in San Francisco to cop it. So if you understand sports, you understand Mitchell Ness jerseys, how dope shit is. This is real stitch. You understand how hard it is to even get certain jerseys. So I just want to let you guys know. Oh no, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got to do too much. You know what I'm saying? We got the St. John's Nike Dunk lows, you know what I'm saying, with the outfit going on with the, you know what I'm saying, with the Deion Sanders situation, you know what I'm saying? Just some great cargos, you know what I'm saying? Something like Nike socks. You know, just some light work, just letting you know, everybody know what time it is. You see the 75th anniversary patch right here, you know, other side right here. So, but to get back into these topics, man. Oh, no, you know. Oh, okay. I ain't know. That's the border. Like I said, I had to go to Hyatt Street in San Francisco, 2016 to get this. So, you know, I don't want to, you know, stay too much on the drip. But I'm letting you know, this is one of them. This is an official, you know, Mitchell and Ness. You know what I'm saying? This is a real deal. I would, you know what I'm saying, turn on the back. You see the Sanders on the back. You know what I'm saying? You know, just some light drip. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do too much. I don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to. You know, real nigga shit. Greatest defensive back of all time. So, next topic. What you want to get to? The Jaguar Wright situation? You want to get into yeah, let's run through a couple comments, man. You know, we've been drinking, you know, some Casamigos, you feel me? On the Casamigos. Yeah, so appreciate it. ODB jerseys fly, can't hate, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Drip Cam, Zach Lee. Appreciate it. You know, yeah, Zach Lee in the building. That's what's up. Who else in the comments? Scrolling up. Yeah, Vic Mensa look like Prince. That's what I'm saying, bro. Without the talent, bro. It's like, who is he even scaring, bro? You know what I'm saying? As a light-skinned nigga myself, bro. Like, you can't be running around here like Vince Mensa putting on dresses and shit and wigs and telling niggas you think they pussy, bro. Like, you just defeating the purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, dog. Yeah, Blueface is former quarterback, man. So it's like, bro, like, he's played sports. I'm pretty sure you can take a hit by academics. I'm not saying academics is like gonna lose a fight, but I mean, like, you know, let's run the best. Let's run the money. Who's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Who's gonna be the favorite? Who's gonna be the underdog? Who's putting their money on who? You know. See, I salute everybody. I think I see nigga Tony Rome in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Tony Rome in the building. Stan Key in the building, you know what I'm saying? Also, yeah, Valentina, salute to Valentina, you know what I'm saying? I see it was like, you know, you might be new in here, you know, first time commenter in the building, salute to you. So the other topics we got going on, man. You know, we also got Ed Reed, and we also got an update on the Ed Reed situation. After he called the people out, the students on Bethune-Cookman College have been boycotting and bringing up that they have mold and mildew growing around the school and in the dorms, and in the dean had to come out and try to backtrack and nigga splain and kick some chicken jive, and motherfuckers wasn't buying it, and a whole bunch of other messages. And HBCUs have been taking a steady L over the last few years. I mean, not last few years, but over the last few weeks. Just you know, just going on, you know, just showing in not only insufficient resources and facilities, but just being janky with the finances, and then not even treating certain people who come in with a level of respect to even save face, despite all the things I just said. So we have 50 people in here. Before we run in here, just let you guys know, we're gonna drop the you know, if you want to call in and have a conversation now, you can drop it in the live chat. You know what I'm saying? So people can call in. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure likes reflects the viewers. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, hit the subscribe button. Also, we go live Monday nights, and we also go live on Thursday nights for Respect and Facts podcast. We lit. We drop daily clips all the time. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't catch a live stream, you can also catch your clips while you're at work, while you're chilling at the gym, taking kids out to the park, whatever you want to do. So go ahead. You know, we got Ed Reed.
And Cash App open. Support the stream.
Yeah, of course. Cash App open, you know what I'm saying? Make sure we get that Cash App rocking. I'm trying to get a nice, you know, double chicken, double brown rice Chipotle bowl tomorrow. So I just want to make sure I can have enough to cover that, you know, that expense. You know what I'm saying? Get Chipotle on a Friday. Never hurt nobody. Get it started off right. So now we got the Ed Reed clip. He was talking on the Roland Martin show, Black Star Networkers. What is this?
Black
Biscuit. Butter Biscuit Brigade broadcast.
No, actually, I know we give Roland Martin. Roland Martin be doing a good job covering this story.
Roland Martin did what?
He did a good
All
job
right.
covering this
All
one
right.
story. I will give him that.
All right, get Roland Martin his flowers.
Here we go.
This is wrong, man. These kids deserve better, and I was giving it to them.
NFL Hall of Famer Ed Reed is responding to the fallout involving him and Bethune-Cookman University. Students are protesting, calling on the university to resume negotiations with Reed as head coach of the football team. Today, we're hearing from Reed and some of the players who say they want him to lead the football program. West News' Christina Watkins tells us the university's interim president says he doesn't want Reed there.
This ain't right. This ain't right, man.
An emotional Ed Reed speaking Monday night about Bethune-Cookman University's decision to not move forward with the NFL Hall of Famer as its next head football coach.
I cry for them kids, man. I hurt for them kids because it's wrong. I got eight kids that committed the week before. These kids calling me, their parents calling me. What we gonna do? I can't get these kids in no school. I can't have these kids uncommitted and go somewhere else. And you telling me I'm withdrawing? No, I'm not withdrawing. I still want to coach here and coach these kids after all this going on.
Bethune-Cookman announced the NFL Hall of Famer as the next head coach at the end of December. Some players said he immediately went to work trying to make things better.
Coach Reed in 3 weeks has essentially done more than this entire administration and other program leads, like other head coaching staffs and whatnot. He's done more in 3 weeks than they have in like the past 5 years.
They said conditions on campus are bad, moldy. Reed went off about this in a video on social media, using profanity to criticize the university. He even said his office wasn't clean. Though he apologized, interim president Dr. Lawrence Drake said he made the decision to not move forward with Reed.
And when we think about the culture that we're trying to build, that we have companies and partners like Disney and some of our other partners calling saying, what are you going to do about that? We can't support that kind of image. I needed him to really understand that we were a Christian institution, that behavior and character were clearly our priorities.
I knew this was a Christian school. I knew that.
Don't worry about that.
I'm a Christian man. How, man? Dr. Drake, you wrong, man. Don't do that.
Reed says he's still in Daytona, hoping he can work something out with the university. Christina Watkins, West 2 News. Some players.
I still want to coach here.
So personally, how I feel about the situation, to be honest, man, like I said, these stupid ass college institutions, and I know we always want to say, we can't call out our own, and let's not talk about black people, right? And let's support HBCUs. And I'm all about supporting HBCUs, but I'm also supporting people who call out the obvious and want to see something better. And I understand that. Yeah, let me see. Bethune-Cookman has a reputation for generating black greatness to uphold. Get his ass out of there. It's Florida. Everything is moldy and dirty. Deal with it, pussy. I mean, I understand.
No, it don't gotta be that way.
Yeah, I understand what Bethune-Cookman's reputation is supposed to be, but for the fact that they are not upholding their reputation to the point where they got football players sharing helmets on the field, and then you have football players who were in the video that were sharing helmets, commenting and verifying that was them
Sharing helmets
in live football games against other
How much
colleges.
it costs to get a helmet? You got people.
You want to talk about this is a religious school, and we have partners like Disney. How you got partners like Disney and you don't got enough money from Disney to fund enough helmets for your football players? I played MAA football, played PB football. We've always had enough helmets. We never were sharing helmets. And you can say, oh, maybe because I want to hear none of that shit, dude. Like, you are a college athlete. You are playing for a university. I don't understand why you don't have enough funding to have a helmet for every football player. And you can't tell me that you have exhausted all resources to not get enough money to share helmets for the players to be sharing helmets at this point. That's egregious behavior when you can't even clean an office that you're trying to offer to a primetime athlete, a Hall of Fame football player who wants to change the culture, and he understands it's not going to happen overnight. But for the fact that it was in that bad of a shape was alarming to him. And personally, yeah, he didn't have to go that hard. I also agree he didn't have to go that hard. But at the same time, you have the students boycotting the result and the conditions that they're living in. The same thing that happened at Howard University, at Howard, where you had students sleeping outside of the dorms because the dorms were not even inhabitable for the students to even live in. So when you have these institutions of higher learning that are tailored to Black people in our Black youth, and they're getting bottom standard, below standard treatment, how do you think that's going to leave an impression on their minds as young Black kids coming out of these institutions with insufficient resources, funds, and you say what you want about private white institutions. I understand that situation, but at the end of the day, where are you how are you gonna come back from this as a university? And was Ed Reed really wrong? I don't feel like he was wrong at the end of the day. I think he just called and shined a light to somebody who was just getting over the whole time. And now is a light on Bethune-Cookman University, and they have to be held accountable for the things that Ed Reed and these students call him out on. And if Ed Reed had to sacrifice a potential coaching opportunity to shine a light on the student body and the institution to make it a better place, that could have been more. That could be the change that Ed Reed needed to make, that he was intending on making, and maybe he made it without even having to coach a game.
Salute to Ed Reed, man. He did the right thing. That this story been making me emotional because I get emotional when I see Black people that really care about Black people, and the people that really care about Black people can't never really do nothing to help y'all niggas. And that's the sad part about it. You got some people that really care about y'all. And I'm glad to see the students of today is standing with him in that old Boule generation that don't really care about Black people sitting around here with a fat neck. Did you see the president?
No.
Neck fat. Like he just been eating pork. He looking porky.
You talking about Biden?
No, Bethune-Cookman president.
Oh, okay. Nah. I seen him thinking niggas was stupid. He was talking about mold and
I don't think that was the president. That was one of the other representatives. The guy who was talking about we were a Christian school, that's why we had to let him go.
That's what I was talking about.
He was just a board member. I was talking about the president. He was the actual dean or whoever the main nigga over the school.
Okay.
Eating. He didn't take the call with Roland Martin. That's why Roland Martin went in on him today. But salute to Ed Reed, man.
Salute to Ed Reed, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he probably wanted to do more, but I feel like what he just did was just enough. What he needed to do. Yo, you know what's crazy? I'm trying to tweet out the video on Twitter. But the video, let me show you the picture. The picture is just too egregious to share. Like I can't do it. Like, yeah, this looks.
Is that's the one YouTube generated?
Yeah, that's one YouTube generated. So it's like I just gotta just leave it alone. Just send it out later, dog. I'm not even worried about it. So after that situation, I want to get into the Jaguar Wright and her wilding out. You know what I'm saying? While we're pulling up Jaguar Wright, I'm going to show you guys, just give you a nice look. You know what I'm saying? I really want to give you guys, look at these. These are really nice dunks. And these aren't the dunks that are coming out every week with the bullshit plastic leather. These are the St. John's dunks that came out 2020 during the pandemic when that PPP money was flowing, that SBA money was flowing. Everybody was getting that paper. Trump checks was kicking. This has that really tight leather on it. You know what I'm saying? It's got that real deal freaky leather on it. You know what I'm saying? Not that plastic shit. The toe box is raised a lot higher than most dunks. You can see how the leather is sitting. It's more puffed out. You know what I'm saying? On the Nike check, you can tell. You know what I'm saying? The stitch is more, you see the stitch, you see the leather that's puffed out. If I don't want to say puffed out, but you know what I'm saying? You can tell it's a better quality leather. I don't want to, just drip too hard on you niggas. Just want to let you guys know, you know what I'm saying? The dunk collection is crazy. But yeah, Jaguar Wright. Obviously, one thing I seen her on the other day. She was talking to Tokyo Tony or some shit on live. Oh yeah, I was watching it. Yeah. Salute to Gifted and Curse podcast. So I was watching things shit earlier. This morning I woke up and she had a stream. She was showing it for a little bit. And Jaguar Wright was going back and forth for like I guess her new boyfriend or her old boyfriend. I don't know. I guess he's doing interviews now. But apparently she went to the airport and she was going off on I guess security and shit, and she got locked up or something and she crashed out. I don't know. But let's go ahead and find the Jaguar Wright clip and salute everybody in the chat before we play. Just want to let you know. Oh, I got a Cash App. Somebody hit me up on the Cash App, and I want to go ahead and shout them out, get some acknowledgement going. It was let me make sure. I don't even know how to use Cash App anymore, man. I was off this shit for like 3 years. Apollo Ezekiel, salute. Thank you so much. He sent the cool 25, man. Thank you so much for the Cash App, man. You looking out for sure. Avo. Okay, so Avo's tapping in. Before Avo taps in, you can bring him on, but let's go and run this video of Jaguar Wright for the people.
Act right when you got a fucking gun. And here's my shit.
Hold on, yeah, we can play it back. Hold on.
Get my shit. Damn.
Hold on, no. We gotta. we can skip through.
Minutes.
But I kind of want to see like.
If you think that Jaguar Wright is being targeted by people, say targeted in the comment section. If you think that she's just crazy, say just crazy.
Make sure you hit that like button.
If you don't know, say I don't know. I'm gonna play this clip for you guys. Make sure you thumbs up, subscribe, choose all notifications.
Welcome to my world. Can I get my luggage, please? Or am I gonna miss my flight? Because my flight takes off in just a couple minutes. Just a couple minutes. What you want to say now, Papa? You was talking all that shit just a couple seconds ago, right?
I'm talking to
huh?
Sure these kids
Where's my bags at, yo? Why are my bags still sitting here? Why are my bags still sitting here in TSA? Why the can't I leave Chicago? Why can't I make it home to Dallas? Get my shit, bitch. I ain't playing with y'all. Welcome to my world. I'm Jaguar fucking Wright. You fucking best believe it. I'm up in this hoe. Welcome to my world. Welcome to YouTube, hoes. Get my shit, G. Get my fucking bags. They sitting right there. This is TSA, y'all. This is TSA in Midway, yo.
Whose bag is this? This is yours? You can grab it, ma'am.
Come on. Run my shit. Idiots. Watch out, Paw. Get out of here. Look at this shit. My flight about to take off. This is the second time they done tried to fucking keep me here at this airport. I've been trying to get home to Dallas all day. Warm in Dallas. Get my shit. Now they sitting there just staring. You better act like CC and keep on walking. Y'all see this, right? Y'all see this? They are purposefully, intentionally keeping and holding my things for no reason. They done ran it through that X-ray 2 times already. They got Forrest Gump working that shit. They got 8 over there and they still can't figure out why I can't get my bags. Where the f*** my bags, yo? Yeah, they trying to set me up to get arrested. I'm fresh out the hospital and I'm not on my meds. How about that? I'm trying to get home to get to my meds. Lithium is a bitch when you don't take it. Y'all want to keep with me? Y'all want to keep with me? Give me my shit. You holding me from my medication. My husband got my prescription in the car, waiting to pick me up. Been waiting to pick me up all day. Keep playing with me, bitches. I don't get no who the paying you. Tell them it's paying you to hold me here to come meet me in these streets. Can't wait to home so I can get back to my motherfucking gun. Niggas act right when you got a fucking gun.
What? In the airport?
Here's my shit. Here's my shit just still sitting here.
In the airport, ma'am. Hi there. How are you?
How are you? I want my things. I want my things, Mora. You don't tell me what to do and you don't tell me how to talk. Get my things. You're making me miss my flight.
Anything happen?
Get my shit, yo. Get my shit. Get my shit. Get my shit. Oh, I'm not going nowhere? I'm not going nowhere? I'm not going nowhere. Tell it to the camera. Let me see your name. Let me see your name on your tag. Let me see your name on your tag. You famous, bitch. You about to be on YouTube in 10 minutes. Say hi. You don't look very good today. You don't look camera ready, bitch. I want my shit. I'm about to miss my flight. They're holding my shit. Give me my bags and I'll leave. I'll go to my flight. I'll catch my flight and I'll mind my business. You see this? Look at Paul Paul. Look at Paul Paul stepping fetching for the man. Look at him. He's so happy to talk to the white man. He got on his smile. Come on, Paul. Come on, Paul Paul. You was talking all that fly shit before, right? You was talking all that fly shit before. You Uncle Tom piece of shit. Give me my goddamn bags. I want my
damn. It's a new day.
shit, yo. I want to get.
Oh, we gotta keep running. She cooking. Hey, Avo. Let's bring in Avo real quick.
Who's better, Jaguar Wright or Keith Murray?
Oh man, Keith Murray, low key. I gotta give it to Keith Murray. I gotta give it to Keith Murray.
Nah, yeah.
Hey, hold on. Hey, I want to bring you in because I don't want you sitting on the phone for too long. You know what I'm saying?
And make sure that sound in the background.
Y'all could talk about that topic because she's just buried too much. So that was just too much. You can't bring me up after that. That was atrocious.
Okay, so just sit back and we're gonna continue to run it, and then you can just hop in. But we're gonna continue to run the clip.
And make sure you turn down the background, Avo.
But when after we run a clip, we're gonna talk about it, and you know what I'm saying, you chime in. But we're gonna go ahead and finish the clip and get back on this Jaguar Wright because she tripping. She dropped off.
Flight, and I want to get the out of Chicago.
All right.
Get my shit. Get my shit.
They're not allowing you to come through, so we're gonna have to escort you to the other side.
The other side of what?
On the unsecured side, man.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Unsecured side.
So now I gotta leave security.
Yeah, they're not letting you go through.
They're not gonna let me go. Why?
That is a question for them.
You know why? I wanna know why. Why am I not being let through?
You're not ready, ma'am. You're not.
I'm not what?
You're not ready.
I'm not ready for what? To get my bags and get on my flight?
Where's your stuff? Right over there.
It's been sitting there for the past 15 minutes.
Come on. Just go get it. Go that way. We'll get your stuff. Is that your stuff right?
I know one thing. I done already said that I'm on medication. I done already said that I'm not on my meds. You take your fucking hands off. Get your hands off my shit, bitch.
What?
Don't touch me. Don't gesture. Don't, I swear to God. What do you, say that again?
If you're on medication and you can't control it, we will get you help to control it.
Oh, you're gonna get me help?
Yes.
I got help. You need a lawyer, bitch. All of y'all need lawyers. That's fine. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my life. Here are my things. Here are my things. Apparently, I'm not allowed to leave Chicago. Here are my things.
Yo, that bag from 1989, nigga. That bag done been through 3 wars and 2 recessions, nigga. God,
I wish they bring canines. They should have brought canines on her because she's just resistant too much. And when she said gun, the whole aura changed. You peeped that, right? When she said gun, the whole airport was like, even the white lady came out so she's just using trigger warning words. And she says she uses lithium. Lithium actually is metals. So they put in metals in her head. So technically she's in the spectrum.
you saying she's autistic?
No, she said she's on lithium. And if you look at the definition of lithium, when bipolar people take lithium is basically metals. It's literally metals.
Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna finish up the video and we're gonna get back to you. Let's go.
My things. Apparently, I'm not allowed to leave Chicago. Why?
You need help here.
Off. 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 I will get my own shit. Move. Move. Move the away from me. How many times do I gotta say get away from me? No, I'll get my own shit.
Then come on, let's go.
See, what the did I just tell you, bitch?
Let's go.
Don't touch my shit. If you're not arresting me, shut the up.
You're very close.
If you're not arresting me, shut the up.
Let's go.
I'm a what? Hold on. Say that again.
You're gonna go see a doctor.
I'm gonna go see who?
A doctor.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to see no doctor. You out of your mind. Yo. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know exactly what to do. Now they talking about I gotta go see a doctor? For what? For what?
Drop medication or something. You need medication.
So let me know you made it until the end of this video. The secret password to say in the comment section is take your meds. Why? Because Jaguar Wright are helping to make cuss words. Damn.
So
I'm not going to be able to throw the video up right away.
Salute Meat Magazine. Pause. Yeah. So Jaguar Wright once again going viral, clout chasing. For what reason, I don't know. First of all, let's talk about where we can hold her accountable, right? Oh my God, nigga called her finesse 2 times. It's crazy. Oh my God, nigga called her finesse 2 times. Hey, hold on. Hey, Avo, turn your TV down, man. What's going on? What you got a wire on? You straight? This nigga wearing a wire. Asian Avo in the building, man. Come on, man. Listen, dog. Where's Shakir? We need to get Asian Avo. Yo, Avo, can you still there?
Yo, what the fuck do lithium do? Ain't it in batteries?
I don't know. Avo, see, I'm told you he was an agent. What I say? Pause. Nah, exactly. This is what happened. This nigga forgot to turn his wire off. His wire was too loud, and it had the echo. Exactly. We was like, oh, why this nigga got an echo coming out the collar? His fucking U.S. assassin polo shirt, whatever this fuck that shit called. And this nigga, oh shit, now you got to turn the wire off. The nigga done hung up. Man, come on, bro. Oh, he back. Okay, so before we get on this, like I said, with Jaguar Wright, first of all, Jaguar Wright should have went to the airport on time to avoid all mishaps and bag checks, because honestly, you get to the airport 2 hours before your flight. That can assure you any type of delays or any type of missed flight situations you can have. So that's always going to be on you on what time you get to the airport. You know what time your flight takes off. You know what type of shit goes down at the airport. You should know better than to show up at the airport late enough to where any type of mishap or delay can cause you to miss your flight. So that's number one on her issue. Number two on her issue, if they just want to check your bag, just let them check your bag, bro. If you don't have anything in there, nothing to hide. Obviously, I don't think she was arrested for having any drugs in her bag, so why don't you let people just go? Obviously, she don't like that because she was already missing her flight, and it looks like the reason why they stopped her, she was going to miss her flight. Because she knew she was going to miss her flight, she tried to get into her carrying bag, but you're just another nigga. And now you're talking about they won't let me leave Chicago like it's some type of Barry Gordy conspiracy. And L.A. Reid sent the hit and knew you had a flight in Chicago and told niggas to give you a hard time. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know if she thinks this is 24. I don't know if she thinks this is some type of a movie set where niggas is running down on Jaguar Wright and she's getting spied on. Like she's some type of black liberalist or what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. She's on some bullshit. And Jaguar Wright, no, you know why we liked Jaguar Wright? Because Jaguar Wright fed into all you hating ass niggas conspiracy theories, and she validated all the things she used to say about niggas for years. That's why y'all love Jaguar Wright until she started crashing out to the point where y'all couldn't defend her no more. Now niggas want to back away like she you know what I'm saying? Like she like, oh yeah, she's crazy. But honestly, I was fucking with Jaguar Wright for a minute. But when she first came out like 2 years ago with the bullshit, until Tasha K did the interview, because I remember Storm Monroe did an interview with Jaguar Wright first, and that went viral, and that was a pretty good interview. And she did another one with, I forgot the platform, but they do interviews with her now. But those interviews, you know what I'm saying, she was popping. I think people were like, damn, Tasha K, you should have did it. Like you missed your opportunity. and Tasha K doubled back and did an interview with her. But Tasha K was kind of pressing her on questions, and because Jaguar Wright had such a good interview with Storm Monroe and other platforms, a lot of places was pro Jaguar Wright. She was really at her all-time height at that point. And then Tasha K low-key lost a lot of supporters from her platform from doing the Jaguar Wright interview. And number one, they were saying that Tasha K stepped on Storm Monroe's momentum as that being her protege. Right, that was supposed to be her protege. So they're saying she stepped on that, on top of the fact that her interview didn't really paint Jaguar Wright in the narrative that people were being accustomed to. So they villainized Tasha K, and then she was losing subscribers. But Tasha K sat back for like 2-3 months, got a production crew ready, and got all the cameras and lighting and interviews set up. And she started interviewing people of Jaguar Wright's family, and they discredited everything Jaguar Wright was saying about them in certain situations that Jaguar Wright said that was the gospel to her. You know what I'm saying? So after that, Jaguar Wright kind of like got banished to the fucking gallows and, you know what I'm saying, the gulag, to never be seen or heard from again. And now she's coming back out last few months, and niggas, I guess, kind of, they kind of forgot who she was and what type of time she was on. But hopefully, we can figure it out.
So she basically like the new Fred Hampton in Chicago. Like, she's being plotted by the Chicago or Cook County PD, most likely. That's what she claims. She's like a freedom fighter of information, I guess.
Yeah, no, not at all. She's just another nigga that didn't make it in the Illuminati party, and now wants to cry foul because nobody gave her the mark of the beast to get the bag. That's all that is.
Like Chris
If she
Brown
got the
said,
bag like everybody else, she would be in them parties doing all that weird shit to get paid. She just didn't make the final cut, and now she want to cry foul. That's all this is. If you knew all these secrets, why didn't you tell us when it was going down? Because you was down with all the bullshit until you figured out that niggas ain't want you around no more. Now you're saying it was some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You really a snitch. She really a snitch, and niggas need to look at her as such. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead. I got, Cuz Ozine in the building tapping in. So really, yeah, she's really a snitch. And because you niggas love drama and conspiracy theories and shit, you gonna listen to Jaguar Wright tell you about the time Diddy was doing this and that. I'd rather listen to a Big Gene, somebody who works security for Bad Boy and actually is verified in the streets, and he can tell stories and niggas not press him, than listen to Jaguar Wright. I mean, if you listen to Jaguar Wright, there's a lot of other people who just be pissing in the wind and speculating stories you can find on YouTube that are way more entertaining. So,
what is lithium though? Why she got to take?
Yo, Ava, what is your thoughts on that? And don't even break down lithium, because I don't want to lose 15 people in this goddamn live while you break down lithium. So just tell me what your thoughts about the Jaguar Wright. Hold on. You can either talk about the Jaguar Wright. What's up? Hey, Las Vegas Sports Talk. What's popping, man? You know what I'm saying? He got a show on YouTube. Salute. Follow Las Vegas Sports Talk in the live chat. We were talking about the Blueface and Christian Rock situation. We were talking about the Jaguar Wright situation. And you want to comment on either or topic?
I think when it comes to Blueface, a lot of people have investments on Sue's the network. So I think they probably using payola with AKADEMIKS. They paying AKADEMIKS, let's say $50,000 just to promote this. But I feel like he should take the fight. I don't think he's gonna take the fight because we already know AKADEMIKS. Like I said before, if you're scared of Vince Mensa, which is like the size of Florida Boy J, why would you be scared of like?
Hey, hold on. Cut this nigga mic. Hold on. What? Listen, nigga, don't compare me and Vic Mensa to anything. Listen, my nigga. Listen, we can get on here and troll all day. Watch your goddamn mouth.
You got.
Hey, listen. Hold on. Slow that shit down.
You got dreadlocks, so you got more. The dreadlocks give you more, like, but like
yo, slow that shit down.
Like, who's taller, you or Ludacris? Like,
Come on, man. Listen.
Who's taller,
Way
you or
taller
Ludacris?
than
Because
Ludacris.
Ludacris, growing up as
No,
a kid, I
he
thought
way taller
Ludacris
than
was
Ludacris.
6'5", bro.
He
And then I
taller
saw
than Ludacris.
Ludacris one time, and I was like, "Yo, that's crazy." Like Ludacris is
Hey,
like,
yo, I ain't never seen Ludacris. But you was out of
but the
pocket for that.
dreadlocks and the braids makes
That was funny.
Ludacris look taller than what he is. He looks tougher. So I think because you got dreadlocks,
Oh,
I think
5'8". Nah, I'm a couple inches. Yeah, I'm like a couple inches taller than Ludacris. He's 5'8", so like he passes like the normal height.
he,
You know, you know what I'm saying?
he's
That's
not
what's hey,
5'8". He's like 5'5".
listen, bro, I don't give a fuck. Advo, get on the topic, man. We're not doing this tonight, my nigga. We're not doing this tonight. We're not talking about no goddamn hype about Ludacris. I asked you about Blueface, Christian Rock, Academic. You want to talk about Academics, Christian Blueface? I seen Salute the Chig Smooth. He had China Mac on his platform. Niggas was pressing China Mac on him being a guest in hip hop. I don't know if you caught that. I caught that.
I peeped that. Yo, but China Mac, nah, they trying to violate China Mac. But Math Hoffa is on some weird shit ever since he stopped paying his cameraman. So he's still on some weird shit. Cause like if like now he's just trying to do the same no jumper mantra. Everybody trying to beef. Everybody trying to have like fake podcast beef. Like hip hop is bringing the same fake ass beef between podcasters. I don't agree with the China Mac. China Mac just tapped in with the West Coast. New York hating on him. I think low key they kind of being racist towards Asian American. For Math Ahafa to say he's a yes he's a guest in hip hop, but I think if you put the dirty work that China Mac done, although I don't agree with stealing from a did he steal from a cop from a taxi or that's my son whichever he did a crime and he did 15 years or 10 years in jail. That's what's up. And in Rikers, that shit is rough. So shout outs to China Mac. So
You said China Mac did the dirty work. What's the dirty work for what?
Meaning in hip hop, like criminality in hip hop is kind of like
Chile. Hold on. Chile. Just for new people. Yeah, this is a Michelin Ness 1994 defensive player of the year, Deion Sanders, San Francisco 49er jersey. You know what I'm saying? It's the last year they won a championship. You know what I'm saying? Deion Sanders, one and only year in the Bay Area for the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? Helped them win that Super Bowl and stop the Cowboys repeat. I mean, actually the Cowboys three-peat. To the point where the Cowboys had to cut them a check. Florida native, Fort Myers, Florida State, put them on the map. You know what I'm saying? Deion Sanders, you know what I'm saying? With 75th anniversary patch. We had the whole ensemble, just to let you know. But so you said the dirty work, and you said the dirty work.
I hope the Eagles win though. But yeah, get him back to this.
Yeah, you said he did the dirty work for the culture, and just as far as like
for what like hip hop is what was ingrained in. Like if you're an Asian dude, you already look up as soft because we have like this mentality that like they soft, you know, they small.
Who has a mentality that Asians are soft? I don't.
Society.
I don't think society has that mentality that Asians are soft.
Well, not all Asians, but I know a Filipino is a certain stature compared to a
like
Korean.
Physically soft, bro. It's some Filipinos that can whoop the shit out of you.
You know what I'm trying to do. You're trying to be like you're trying to put like rebuttal. You're being a contrarian. What I'm trying to say is that China Mac did 10 years in jail.
Right.
A lot of these rappers don't even do 8 months, which is like a federal.
But what does that mean as far as him being a guest in hip hop? And you're saying because rappers portray things that China Mac has actually lived through, that he has just as much to say of anybody in the hip hop culture, especially because he's born and raised in New York, that he should be looked at as somebody who grew up and is entrenched in the culture, rather than an outsider who's a guest and just checking in.
Well, I don't. What do you mean checking in? I don't think he needs to check in because, like I said, like he's already.
But if you're a guest in hip hop, the only time you gotta check in is if niggas are claiming you're a guest in hip hop. You gotta get on platforms.
But the reason why you gotta check in is because you gotta check in
explaining where they feel like you are a guest.
With the promoters. You gotta check in with the promoters when you go.
What's up with your phone, Alvo? What's up with your phone, man?
Is it messed up, man? Let me come back. I was connected to the projector. Let me come back.
Hey, do what you gotta do, man. Just I don't know if you calling on the rap phone on the Fed line.
I nigga talking on the house line. Hey, can I present this story real quick?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because I wanna move on with some things.
Now, earlier today they were talking about Erykah Badu and her daughter. You know, this picture went viral of Erykah Badu and her daughter, and I think it's the daughter she had by the DOC.
Allegedly, I guess. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know if it's the one by DOC or Andre. I don't know.
No, Andre, they got a son.
Okay, cool. And you know, some people were kind of mad about this because they were like, "Yo, you over sexualizing black young women. Black women is already over sexualized." Some people, you know, the ratchets of the black community was like, "No, let these women show their booty." And I just wanted to bring it to your table to see what you think of this situation. You know, mother and daughter, booty pick, booty popping. You know what it is. It's right there. You know, I had to move it over a little bit, but
personally, how do I feel about it?
Yes.
How old is her daughter?
I don't know.
Let's find that out. I think that should be the most responsible thing we should do in the first place, because I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to comment on anything.
She celebrated her 18th birthday, 2022.
Okay.
18.
Okay, so personally, you know, I don't know anything about a mother-daughter relationship, seeing as that I'm not a mother or a daughter. But I don't think that this, as having an 18-year-old daughter, I don't know if you want to give her this type of attention from social media as an 18-year-old young lady. Erykah Badu, I mean, you know, y'all look, you know, good, I guess, but you know, I'm not saying like I'm not saying it doesn't, like, they don't, you know, look good together, but it's just like this, like, what are we doing with this? What's the message we're trying to send with this? Are
What's
we just
the
saying we look good together?
example we're setting as older
But I mean, are they
black women?
Yeah,
though?
are we just posting this saying? Are we just posting this just to say, hey, look at me, my daughter, look at genetics? Like, we just flexing, like, okay, like.
And why do you want somebody jacking off to your daughter?
I don't think that's what she wanted.
But ultimately, that's what's going to happen.
I don't listen. I mean, listen, bro. I don't know if we gotta like go that far. You know what I'm saying? But what the main point we're on right now is why would she want to invite this type of energy? Because, you know, she's all about souls and energies and everything. And I'm not saying you can't be spiritual and be sexual. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is, okay, your daughter's just 18. Like, what are you doing? Are you like giving her to the wolves? Exactly. Are you feeding her to the wolves?
Might be putting on a track, pimps up, rest in peace to Sin for the P.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what are we trying to show? What are we trying to send? What is the message we're trying to send having this
18, picture? Bro, 18 is that, come on now. 18
is irrelevant to somebody's maturity, or just because their body looks a certain way doesn't
age, but it's about like you the influencer of your daughter. It's like, I don't get it, but I do understand what some people are saying about, you know, black girls being over sexualized. I mean,
I'm just saying, like, on Sarusha, like what Valentina just said, you know.
You can read it for me.
Yeah, she said, I don't know. Me and my mom are shaped the same, and she damn sure ain't taking no pic like that with me. Just saying. Agree. Like, I have an 18-year-old niece, and I pray to God she doesn't take a picture like this on Instagram while she's 18.
This is soft porn, bro.
I'm not gonna say that because y'all got on clothes, but what I'm saying is, I don't think you and as a 18-year-old or a mother or a daughter should be doing. I mean, I'm not saying what you should or shouldn't be doing, but I'm not looking at this and like thinking like, oh my God, this looks so good. Her and her daughter look hot. I'm looking at it like when I first seen it earlier this week, I'm like, bro, how old is her daughter, bro? Like, what the fuck? That's the first thing I thought. I'm like, bro, I didn't know she had any adult kids for her. I thought the only adult kids she had was 7. That was it. But like, I wasn't really looking too deep into it. But and then we brought up at the top. I'm like, yeah, because everybody's been, you know, wanting to discuss it and everything. And I understand that maybe she wants to be a celeb, but it's just like, are you literally? It's if this is what it's doing, like, I don't know. I'm not saying we should like condemn Erykah Badu, but does this fit align with the narrative and the message Erykah Badu's been preaching in her music all these years, or does this reflect her dating history? Is this something that we should be deep diving into Erykah Badu's
Mic check. How's my sound better?
Yeah, you sound good, but
100% better.
Yeah,
hey,
but
I will finna put this in the game too, Alvo. I mean, boy Jay.
Yeah.
I want you to think about this. Think about if you're an older guy and you wanted to date Erykah Badu, and you look on her gram and she's showing off her young daughter butt. I might check the look and verify in real time, off of online. See, this stuff could get sticky. Now I'm thinking about your daughter butt. I didn't want none of your daughter butt, but you posted it on your page. Now I'm like, yo, hey.
I'm just trying to figure out where.
I'm not trying to be creepy. I'm just trying to see how these things can escalate.
How other scenarios that you're inviting with posting things like this. And just me personally, like I said, like, okay, I already knew Erykah Badu was thick from that window seat video. I'm not really checking to see her, post her ass, but maybe there's some female empowerment shit. I don't know. Maybe some women can call in and talk about it. I know Valentina, what she said about it was like, this isn't really appropriate from how me and my mom get down. So that perspective alone added to the fact that I also have a niece who's 18 that doesn't take pictures like this, and I hope she doesn't take pictures like this. I wouldn't be comfortable. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can kind of relate. Like, I wouldn't be comfortable with
women taking pictures.
And it's not.
Like
but
this.
my thing is like this. It's not that I don't mind, but I mean, like 18 doing this is
let yourself mature. Let it
much.
Be your thing. Don't.
And then you're doing it with your mom. It's a little tad bit much.
That's like
I'm not trying
doing
to be
drugs with your mom. I like doing drugs with your dad. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's not about doing drugs with your parents. I just feel like this isn't something that me personally, I would like to see from Erykah Badu or her daughter or any mother-daughter where your daughter just hit 18 and now you are showing your ass with your daughter. Like, because, it just invites a lot of, the optics don't look good at the end of the day.
Competition.
The optics don't look good to the fact that we have to have this weird ass conversation about her and her daughter posting these pictures and now what type of subplots are into it. And that's why it's weird in the first place, because any decent human being doesn't really want to look at Erykah Badu and her daughter and speculate about this shit in a sexual way. Go ahead, Avo.
And when I look at the picture, I think about two things. I think about Kanye.
Hey, hold on, before you go, listen, don't say no weird shit, bro, because I don't want to have to like go in and edit.
Is she 19? Is she 19?
No,
21?
she's 18. She's 18.
Whoa, like legal. Like just legal. Like it's weird. All right. So can you take off the picture? Because I was looking at my logo better. All right. So what I think is, I think of Kanye and how Kanye talked about how the Hollywood and the industry always likes to kind of like push the kids. And the other thing I think about is like drug dealer nepotism. So like when I look at the way she's sexualizing her daughter, is like there is gonna be a benefit in the lifestyle that her mom comes from. Because for example, with that picture, I see two things. Erykah Badu is living through her daughter and saying like, well, I still look young because like look at my daughter at a certain age is just the fountain of youth, 18 years old. And then look at me, how old is she? Like, she's like, she probably have like
18 for the last time, man. She's 18.
Erykah Badu. I'm talking about
Erykah
Badu.
Badu.
What's her age? Remember, I like the older women. I like the older women. I look at the older women. I don't look at what you.
We don't care about. Let's just continue. Just continue.
So
Erykah
Badu is 51, man.
I peeped that she's 52, 51, whatever it is. She could still get that Madonna surgery in which like they put a vacuum in the vagina, and then she has like a 19-year-old vagina. So
what the fuck is this nigga talking about? How many people we got in here right now? 48 people.
50.
Avo, I'm gonna give you one more time to have a concise conversation. I don't want to hang up on you. I'm very patient. I'm having
No,
a
but I'm
great day.
saying she's living through her daughter. She's expressing her beauty by saying, look at my daughter, how like 52, like what was it? She went into fame at an age that her daughter is probably. I don't know much about Erykah Badu's trajectory, but I think she's also showing that, like, because we're thinking like sexist men, and we're saying, oh, because like look at this dude. He's saying like, oh, I don't mind smoking with my dad, but I don't like smoking with my mom. What's the difference? It's apparent. So like I think as men, as machista men, we're looking at it in a different way. As women, she's saying like because when Reese Witherspoon does it with his daughter, with her daughter, nobody judged her the same way because she's a blonde, and so I think we probably overjudging it because black beauty is described in different ways with jeans. Like, why is her fault that her jeans are sticking out like that? Because she has a different body than like Reese Witherspoon. But I don't know. Like, have you looked at Reese Witherspoon's daughter? Kind of thick, kind of thick, kind of thick.
Okay, yeah. Now I haven't looked at any of these celebrities' daughters, but I think
You should pull it up.
I don't
Let's
think
not be
I
biased.
want
Are we
to.
gonna just judge the
I'm
black
okay.
women? Are we
I'm
just gonna blame
actually.
the black woman? Because
Man, hold on,
you have a
I'm.
background.
I'm.
hold
You
on,
have
Apple.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Apple.
that. Actually, to be honest, I'm
you have
totally.
Nikki in the back sexualized.
But
All
that
right,
doesn't matter to me.
Nikki, that's art, bro.
That's a picture that has nothing to do with looking up Reese Witherspoon and these other celebrity people's daughters. Like that sounds
But
very
my
very very creepy, Advo. I don't look up women's daughters online in my Google search. I don't even want to. I don't
no,
even
that
want to
was on
put that
People
in my search.
Magazine. First of all, that was on People Magazine. I peeped that when I was paying
Who the fuck is
Albert.
People Magazine? So People Magazine do it. That makes it okay. People Magazine posted a baby with a crack pipe. Is that give it validity to the research and investigate?
Well,
It's just certain things where like I can see the story, but I'm not gonna dig too deep into it unless it's a main story because then it gives me a different level of interest that I don't think I should have in certain topics. But the switch gears.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I wanted to bring it in because speaking of the over sexualizing women, I wanted to bring this to your table, Florida Boy J.
Yeah.
Along another story that kind of ties into the over sexualization of black women.
Right.
Is this another viral story that I'm pretty sure that you saw where Carisha said that she like to get peed on.
Yeah, that was weird. And it's not weird because people like that type of stuff. What was weird was the reactions of all the women co-signing golden showers. You should just keep that to yourself and to your partner for real, man. Like I don't think you should be online talking about golden showers, man.
Here we go.
Let's run the clip.
That's nasty.
I can't say it.
You got to.
It say take a shot if you like golden showers. I do.
Golden showers, meaning when the guy pees on you, pee on you everywhere. You like it?
I just like it.
You do? Freak. Freak of the week. So you say take a shot. You say take a shot. Oh, we need
Yeah,
a shot.
I take a shot.
You like golden showers?
I do.
But like peeing on you.
I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just do
I'm gonna be honest. Hold on, one more thing.
Ooh,
Okay.
Yeah, why I picked this one?
Oh Lord. What is it?
I can't say it.
You got to.
It say take a shot if you like golden showers. I do.
Golden showers, meaning when the guy pees on you, pee on you everywhere. You like it?
I just like it.
You do? Freak. Freak of the week. So you say take a shot. You say take a shot. Oh, we need a shot.
I take a shot.
You like?
There you go.
Yeah. So personally, what I think about that is disgusting, and it's disgusting because
Florida woman, right?
It's disgusting because like, okay, let me run it back. There's nothing wrong with a golden shower, right? There's nothing wrong with being sexually free with your partners, right? There's really nothing wrong with that. My issue wasn't with her saying what she said, to be honest. My issue was with the amount of women coming and co-signing that you like to be peed on. And it's like, when did this become a thing? Like, I don't hear niggas running around here saying they be peeing on women, right? Like, I really just don't hear that type of conversation. So like, when are y'all getting peed on, bro? I feel like all this is more of a cap, and once again, more of like we're gonna program this type of debauchery to y'all. And it's like, in all reality, I don't think y'all are really telling y'all niggas to whip your dick out and pee on me, bro. Like, just to be completely honest, I don't think that's a realistic sexual request from the amount of women who came out here on social media this past week and said this is something they're into.
Well, Love and Hip Hop star Amara Negra.
Yeah, and she came out and co-signed.
She came out and said she's one of the black women that you talked about that came out and co-signed. Here goes the video. Here we go.
No, hold on. She's non-FBA.
No, okay.
She's Afro Latina.
She's non-FBA, ain't she? She's Cuban or something? What is she? Where's she from? She's Dominican. Where's her people from?
Can I give you another?
Nah. She is non-FBA.
Can I give you another fact? Yo, she went to a IVF clinic and put two twins. Well, I put
allegedly
put twins.
Allegedly. Are you gonna say allegedly at some point, Avo, or are we gonna continue?
Allegedly, her kids have
we're gonna get back on the. Hold on, we're gonna get back on the video.
Not about children.
Yeah, we're gonna get back on the video. Go ahead, run the video.
With everybody though, it has to be somebody that you really fuck with, like somebody that you really are into. So my 2 cents in it. I saw you in Miami's interview with Trina talking about golden showers. Shout outs to our that love their golden showers. I personally love my golden. I am team golden showers. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. You can't do that with everybody though. It has to be somebody that you really fuck with, like somebody that you really are into, somebody that you really like. But I don't mind getting a little pee on me, like, you know what I'm saying? I'll take a little slant on you, know what I'm saying?
Wow, she goggled. Imagine that's some woman that you taking serious, that you want to marry, bro, and she actually goggled pee in her life.
Like, she told me that? Like, she didn't gargle mine? Are you saying, hold on, what are you saying? You saying like we were having sex and she told me to do it, or she just told me she's done it?
I'm just saying that's a part of her past. That's what she done before. That's her stream. She done goggled some pee. I'm gonna play that again so you can catch that sound. And you think you got a beautiful black queen? She dark skinned,
non-FBA.
Don't judge me. And if you do, I don't give a because that's not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? I'll take a little slant on you. You know what I'm saying?
FBJ, you heard that?
I'll take a little slant on you. You know what I'm saying?
That's your queen. You think you got you a nice little something, FBJ?
First of all, if you're asking me, if I was dating a woman or I was talking to a woman and she admitted she got peed on.
She gargled pee, got peed on.
Gargled urine. How much money she got?
Now you on that pimp shit.
Yeah, I mean, she
now
got
you in pimp. Once you hear that, then now you going pimp mode. Now if it ain't nothing other pimp, then what?
I mean, huh?
If it ain't nothing other pimp, then what?
Then you
she ain't got no bag.
Well,
she just a pee
you just a nasty bitch, and maybe one day, if I feel empowered enough, I just might piss on you. Then
damn, okay, LBJ on that.
I'm not saying that I'm even gonna be entertained, or I may be turned off because you allow me to do it. But it's like, okay, so you taking this type of bullshit, like you. That's what I'm saying. Like that, I'm giving y'all a man's perspective. It's just like, yo, like, what are you saying to me? You're giving it precedent. Like, if you tell me this is what you do, you're telling me like, I'm gonna urinate. Like, that is so disgusting. Like, I would not do, if I wouldn't pee on another human being. That's my main point. And if you're telling me that's what you want from me, I can no longer support you in whatever lifestyle you want to live. I personally am not gonna judge you. I just can't be with you or be around you, because if you're gonna take that, then I don't want to open Pandora's box.
You know what? This proved what I said last week. I told you last week, R. Kelly would not be locked up if it was up to black people. And see, and Young Miami come out and prove what I said to be true. P wasn't no scream to these black women. I rest my case.
That's a good point. That's a good point. You're trying to say that, we're trying to normalize golden showers in the black community. What Tay, being a part of the player delegation, a men of the cloth, What Tay's saying is like exactly what I'm pretty much saying. Like, if you have gargled urine, then what haven't you told me that you've done? And why would I want to participate in anything like you got going on from that point?
She gonna get a man, bro.
Who?
Amara Negro. How she gonna get a man after she done
it's
exposed
niggas who
to
are
the
turned
world?
in. Bro, that
that
doesn't
she
turn people
goggled
off.
pee.
Bro, listen, it's niggas right now who would slide on her and cuff her after that. But that's what I'm saying, bro. To niggas is about how bad are you and what you got going on in life. That's what's about with everybody. How attractive are you and how much money you got is how much I'm gonna tolerate. That's fucking life. That is how the society is structured. That's hypergamy, and that's what we live by in order to procreate and survive on this planet. Is how attractive are you, how much money you got, and how much bullshit you got that you brought along with you in order for me to weigh these options and deal with you. And it's always on the sliding scale. So that's why if you ask me, if I was dealing with a very attractive woman, we were cooling for months. And so we were just chilling one day. She was like, I remember one time, this guy who had a real freaky night. He just pissed on me. We did like 2-3 times. Be like, that's crazy. Because honestly, as a man, you always want to be the freakiest nigga your girl ever been with. You didn't have to do that. You didn't. J Doug.
Oh my god!
You didn't have to do that, but it's like you always want to be the guy who took it the furthest with whatever girl you're dealing with, right? So when a girl tells you that she's done things with the guy that you may not be willing to do with her, then pretty much you're just opening the door for you're really not gonna ever really be that nigga to her because you never really got her in her most primal position. And if urinating is that point, to me, I'm not gonna go that far. I'm not gonna piss on you because your partner did it to you or your previous partner. I'm not gonna go that far. I can't go for that personally. That's where I'm gonna be beat. That's where I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm not gonna pee on you to prove my love for you, dog. I'm not gonna urinate on you to preside over this union. So
Do you want to finish her up and see what she said in her defense?
Oh, she defended this?
Yes.
Oh, let's continue. Shit. I'll take another shot.
Don't judge me. And if you do, I don't give a because that's not going to stop me from having my golden showers. But if, and that doesn't go for everybody. You really have to that person. But I don't mind, getting a little pee on. It's a little sexy. Give me some of that.
So she said you really got to be that person. I don't know what that means, but that person, Florida Boy J. You really got to be that person.
That person is the person I was talking about. The ones who open her up sexually enough to get in that type of primal state to where the degradation is empowerment in the bedroom for certain women. And when it comes to giving golden showers, I have zero experience in that, nor do I want to have experience in that. And I don't have any intentions on urinating on any human being, living or dead, for any type of enjoyment, pleasure, and empowerment. What else we got going on tonight on Perspectives and Facts podcast? Rolling to the next topic.
21 Savage.
We're gonna roll into 21 Savage, but before we do that, just want to say salute to everybody. I think we just hit the 2,500 subscriber mark. Salute. We're sitting on 2,500 subscribers. That is super dope. So salute to everybody who's subscribing. We're gonna hit that monetization feature. We're getting over, it looks like 19,396 views last 28 days. We're doing great. Like I said, we're almost there to that monetization feature. Hit that like button. Support the chat, Cash App, $ Florida Boy J. So if you want to, donate something, a little gas money, I'm just trying to get that double rice and double chicken bowl from Chipotle tomorrow. That's it. That's all a nigga really need. So salute to that. And just hit that like button. We got over 60 likes in the building. So just keep hitting that like button. Make sure likes reflect the viewers. And we're going on to a savage topic.
And we could continuing this topic that you had earlier with Star, yes?
Yes, absolutely. I was on the Star Report earlier this afternoon. He had a research show that he does in the afternoon on the Star Report. Go to Star Report on YouTube. I called in to discuss 21 Savage being congratulated and being chosen as the Best rapper alive in 2022 by Complex. Yeah, so personally, I don't agree. I didn't agree with it on Star Report. I feel like that is the dumbest pick they can make. I feel like Complex Media isn't a platform that we should take seriously when it comes to hip hop, and just because they did have an Academics Joe Budden and a Star and the desk on the show, that show didn't last as long as it should have because they didn't understand how to pay people the right equity, because at the end of the day, they're not a company for the people. So I'm gonna go ahead and read the article wrote by the goofies at Complex. All right. 21 Savage is one of the best rappers alive. This isn't hyperbole. Savage won Complex Rap MVP award for 2022 because of his consistent output, improvement, and evolution of his cadence and wordplay with every phrase, from delivering a flurry of impressive features to holding his own with one of rap's biggest artists on the planet for an entire album. 21 Savage has solidified his place as a rap heavyweight, but he is not in it for the recognition. This is him speaking on it. I just feel like a lot of people lose their spot trying to take somebody else's. Savage tells Complex, I'd rather just keep trying to outdo myself over and over. I don't want to read any more of the article because it's fucking bullshit and it's a bunch of propaganda. 21 Savage is the most overrated rapper in the culture right now. He's the most overrated rapper in hip hop by far. You can't tell me one 21 Savage bar. You can't tell me one. You can't give me 4 bars from any 21 Savage song.
Do 21 got a classic album?
No. You can't name me 5 21 Savage songs right now.
Ooh,
you can't name 5 21 Savage songs right now.
Ooh.
I'll give you 1 minute and don't even look at your
phone. Heart.
A Lot got who on it?
Cole.
Okay.
A Lot. He got a couple songs.
No, we said 5.
Bank Account.
Okay. We at 3 now.
Ooh. Oh, that one he did with Lil Uzi.
What's it called?
Sirski.
Yes, Sirski.
That shit go hard.
On Lil Uzi's album as a feature.
Yeah.
So it wasn't one of his songs. So we still at 3.
I mean, I ain't no 21 Savage fan. I ain't gonna see it in vouch for the nigga. But that's what I think about. He don't got. That's why, man. Do he have a classic project?
No, 21 Savage has 0 classic projects.
His first album wasn't no classic to you?
What first album? What first album?
He dropped first?
You tell me.
The Breakout.
A classic album niggas know the names of.
I don't know.
So you're again proving my point. You can't give me a classic album we don't know the name of. Ocean Drive, the last song on that one album, his breakout mixtape. I remember Ocean Drive. I was on Ocean Drive, listening to Ocean Drive. That was dope back in 2016. We in 2022. Niggas done serve whole state prison sentences since Ocean Drive. The hell is we talking about?
Savage Mode.
Savage Mode.
The first one.
What about it?
Is that a classic?
No.
Let me go to it. No Hard. X with Future.
Oh, Future. Oh, no once again. Event. Oh, real nigga Future.
Savage Mode. Real. Oh, yeah. That's not.
That's not a classic. Exactly.
No Hard was hard.
Exactly. Ain't no damn classic.
Like Cat in the Hat. 24 Savage, the Cat with the Mat.
So no classic. You go to all his projects, no classic.
No classic.
You only like the songs because the powers that be tell you you're cool if you like the songs. That's why it was so fitting. A Complex magazine would grant him as the hottest rapper alive in 2022. So only places like Complex would look around and ignore people like Kodak Black, ignore people like Future, ignore people like Drake, ignore other rappers who put out a lot of input, a lot of output of music this year. Kendrick Lamar, who put out enough music to be granted as rapper of the year, who have solo projects and records and hit records on their own without a feature to be labeled as rapper of the year. But when you have a goofy ass nigga like a 21 Savage who has no catalog big enough to even be granted as rapper of the year, does not even have a solo album or project that he's dropped this year to say album of the year, but he has a couple of features on a Drake project and like 2 or 3 features on a compilation album by Metro Boomin, does not grant you rapper of the year. Complex is trying to be safe and cool and act like they're innovative by throwing out a 21 Savage, by also simultaneously trolling hard enough to know that they rather troll and get it wrong and have enough clicks on their article and enough people in the algorithm to generate more money than actually getting it right. So no, 21 Savage is a London cosplaying coon who needs to be sent back home because he was on Clubhouse admitting to crimes, and as a UK citizen or a border hopping immigrant, anytime you admit to crimes, that should be it's legal as a federal charge. That should be automatically deportation. So hopefully we have a member of ICE or some type of police organization or authority, or somebody in the chat get this to police organization authority to know that 21 Savage is on Clubhouse admitting to crimes, and he should be deported immediately over to back to the UK. And Jay-Z, the same nigga who's cooning for the Grammys, was a nigga who saved 21 Savage from being deported and getting with his brother Skepta to be making UK drill. So let's get 21 Savage out of here for cosplaying an Atlanta street thug.
I like what Donaldson said. Alana Donaldson. She said, damn, it should have been Gunna. Gunna would have had the run of the year if that little situation didn't happen.
If he didn't get locked up? Yeah, Gunna had the album of the year, low-key.
But the best rapper of the year, you said it this morning on Star Report.
If you're gonna say 21 Savage is the best rapper alive of 2022, you have to give that to Kodak Black.
Kodak Black is the best artist out right now. I don't care what nobody say. He don't need no feature, and he's charting without features. It's a difference.
Kodak Black had the hottest 2 albums of the year, and I'm not saying they were the best albums.
They were the best. I'm talking about.
I'm not gonna say they
press
were the
play.
But
who had a better press play and let it ride than Kodak this year?
I would have to go through. Last year, I would probably have to go through.
Cause Gunna had a couple skips.
I would say Gunna. Honestly, if I have to say album of the year to be like completely like honest and objective, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would probably say Gunna had album of the year.
I would say that too. A more solid product.
I think the only song, I don't think Gunna even had a skip on that album, bro. To be honest, I didn't see what track on his album. Go ahead, Avo.
Avo, you in there, man?
Hey, what up? I believe, man, like you said, he's a bad example for immigrants because he got away with a lot. Not only did you get caught with was it weapons and drugs during the Super Bowl? I think that's the day he got arrested. There was like a sting going on in Atlanta, and he got caught up on that. So that already is a big ass crime for you to get caught with guns. That's multiple felonies. So for him to get for him to cut a deal, it means that he made more money outside than inside. At that moment, I think the J. Cole a lot what is it called? What do you call that? Like the song that they had, that song really helped him. I agree with you. That song and Jay-Z and Rock Nation was under that tutela. But my thing is, I feel like he's part of that whole RICO invitation, either him or Rollo. Because I remember Rollo also got caught with a lot of drugs, but he went to jail for even just marijuana in a plane. So Rollo's still in jail for like 4 years, and you could say, well, Rollo's doing his time for something. Meanwhile, an immigrant gets to walk outside, still parade around, portraying a mockery, like you said, of hip hop, and just pushing the same like violence. When in reality, he's not even from Atlanta. He's he's British, and maybe because he's British, it helps him better because the top 3 countries that get deported are like Haiti, Nigeria, and I believe Jamaica. So they target black countries, but I think
what I don't like about 21 Savage is when you catch him off camera, he's like, "Oh, I don't wear chains. I'm preaching financial literacy. I'm singing R&B on live." So clearly, you're the opposite of what you try to portray. So why don't you just lean into who you really are rather than keep talking about saying pussy over the line and talking about you got dead bodies and all the other stuff? Like, he's really a goofy.
Because what he's really are is so many things. He's a good code switcher, you could say. I believe he came from Dr. York. There's pictures circulating of like him as a kid with Dr. York.
His dad is a doctor.
No, his dad is a doctor, but his mom was part of Dr. York's cult when he was a kid. So like you don't even know if that's his real dad because he grew up in a cult. He grew up in a church. Like he's smart as hell when it comes to like growing up. But if you look up Dr. York, you have little 21 Savage with inside of the cult with like 1,000 people. That was in Brooklyn. That's where he grew up. So like we have a lot of stories of who he is. Is he from England? Is he from 4PF where he's from in no Zone 6, or is he from
Yo, I was
Brooklyn?
about to say, yo, Avo, you almost got hung up on right there.
Don't
You said
mention
4PF.
Dr.
Listen,
York.
Avo, I'm 29. I can only say this for like another couple, like 60 something days. I'm in my 20s. This is a young, a younger audience. They're in tune with hip hop. Star keeps me. I'm the hip hop young nigga correspondent. I keep people up to date. I can't have you talking about 21 Savage and you saying he running with 4PF like that. That's a hang up.
Zone 6. I apologize. Zone 6. I did say Zone 6.
I'm just saying that's a hang up on the fence. I know Shakiria, if Shakiria had the mouse right now,
I was
she would
cooking. I was cooking.
No, you cooking. You cooking. We get better. No, I want you to continue, but we get better by correcting each other when we wrong because we got to report the news. There's a lot of people who don't know who he affiliated with, and when we say 4PF and they go to the water cooler tomorrow talking about 4PF to the young little hot girl by the vending machine, and she look at him crazy, they gonna be like, damn, I'll listen to FBJ. The niggas talking about 21 Savage with 4PF. I said it to the young fine thing at the get my hot pocket heated, and now she think I'm some old head.
I got my
It's Friday. I'm trying to give niggas the news so they can be more relevant on a Friday when they go to work tomorrow. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make sure we give people the right
I forgot which MLK Avenue was it. I forgot which MLK Avenue. It was a different MLK. My bad.
Yeah, but continue. Go ahead.
So he does make some mockery, but maybe good lawyers or good snitching. It could be because there's no way. Like I said, Rollo is in jail for marijuana. This guy got caught as an immigrant during a sting raid. The people in the sting raid, everybody pleaded, most of the people, and like it was. So why is 21 still outside? Is because in reality, he's worth more outside than inside. As an informant, you bring people in. Remember the whole Tekashi case? A lot of people blame Tekashi, but I blame the driver that Tekashi hired because this guy had a sexual offense allegedly, and he was the reason why they wiretapped the car. It's always through an immigrant. Just throwing it out there. The DEA.
So you're saying that the DA, the federal government, when they want to crack certain cases, they can always threaten deportation to an immigrant who wasn't U.S. born. And because they can maybe threaten deportation, that is a way quicker and more efficient way to get somebody of an immigrant status to snitch or turncoat on a criminal organization. And that's not me projecting. That's me just asking you a question.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah, because he could basically claim that it will harm his life if you deport him to that country. Because that's right now that's what he's trying to prove right now. After he got arrested, he started showing you who he really was, where he grew up, and all that stuff. So he's just trying to give you a plane because when he gets to the judge, and they just keep adjourning the court case. So they're just gonna move it for 3-4 years until kind of people forget, but he's doing community service through the time. Or at the same time, bringing people in. 1 versus 10. 10 people get arrested and you still outside. So you worth more for them outside than inside. And immigrants are like, they just scared to go home because they don't know where the hell they're going.
Nah, I feel you on that. And my main thing about 21 Savage is this, like, I'm not saying it's a lot of, like you just said, yes, Sirski. That's one of my favorite features of 21 Savage. I'm an objective hip hop head, so I can enjoy verses from people that I don't like. Like, when I was telling you guys about 6ix9ine, and I love his verse on poll 69, 1469 polls with Trippie Redd, but I don't like him at all. So at the end of the day, I cannot like a certain artist and still give them props if they tore down a fucking feature or tore down a
Yeah,
verse.
21.
Was
Yeah,
plenty.
FBJ.
Or that song "I'm Scared" on So Much Fun with Young Thug. You heard that shit? I'm
Yeah,
running
nah.
from the cops. I'm
Yo,
scared
I was in La Boom. I was in La Boom.
Yeah, that
I
shit go
was in La
hard.
Boom
I
for
mean, out like a light. Hey,
yo.
that
I
shit
was
go
in La
hard.
Boom
Go ahead.
for Shotty's birthday. I was in La Boom for Shotty's birthday. Them dudes threw diamond earrings. When I seen that, like that was the epitome and the top of Treyway. Like I peeped them twice. I peeped them there, and I peeped them. I also recorded him when he was in ASAP Mob, ASAP Yams. He has like a concert.
Who?
6ix9ine. That
So
crew.
you've been hold on. So you've been recording 6ix9ine since he was with ASAP, and then you recorded him again with Treyway, right?
On Shotty's birthday, I recorded him once.
So
Like I was on Shotty's birthday in La Boom.
So you recorded 6ix9ine and Treyway and the whole gang. You were recording them as they were at their height.
I was backstage when they were fighting the ASAP Mob. Like we got pepper spray because we were photographing outside. Like Danny's a nice person, bro. Like I like 6ix9ine. I'm a 6ix9ine fan.
So what you're basically saying is that you were assisting in the federal indictments of 6ix9ine and Treyway, saying that you're recording 6ix9ine from the ASAP situation.
They threw diamond
From the
earrings.
hold on, Avo.
I'm gonna send you the link right now.
You
They
were
threw
there.
diamond earrings on Shotty's.
Avo. I just want to salute you to be like a 5-star informant. Like you maintain you may be more of an American citizen than me, but by how the work you put in. You were snitching on. You've been putting in more work for the federal government, and I understand that. Oh, I just work. Hey, what do you say? I just work DoorDash. I'm moving from New York to Los Angeles, just working DoorDash and doing Uber Eats.
Bro,
I understand. Listen. The more you call in, the more I start just peeping game. Like Avo really got the bag.
There was a time Avo got an icon.
You got the Fed check.
There was a time Ivo got an icon and Ivo wanted to be like paparazzi. I still got multiple cameras, and I would just go to like show up to a bunch of spaces in New York and then just record people. Like so, I just sneak in my camera, and I always, if you with a camera, you just sneak in anywhere. You should know that. So that's how I managed to go into the ASAP Yams memorial. And what I'm trying to say is, them dudes threw diamond earrings to the crowd.
But you keep saying
one
that
of them
because
my hand.
Hold on, Avo, hold on. I'm gonna let you continue. But the reason why you keep bringing up that point is because when you went back to the office, to the NYPD offices with the information, and you were telling them everything you're doing. Hey man, you was like, man, they had the perks, they had the perk 30s, they had the lean on deck, know what I'm saying? They had the act, they had all that shit, bro. They had the weed going. They was talking about coke, train. I seen bitches snort coke, you know what I'm saying? They beat up niggas, they didn't even stab a nigga, all this. The police just said they didn't give a fuck. But she was like, man, niggas had so much money. They was shining money. Them niggas threw in $100 chain. Them niggas threw $100,000 earrings in the crowd. And you seen the police front. You seen them crack frown their face. They was like, oh shit. Them niggas did what? They said, let's get them.
I got 3 inspirations. I got.
Hey, I know. Hey, hold on.
I got Q AKADEMIKS, and they're all immigrants that like they managed to go into the entertainment by doing something like on their own, like building their own, like that's how Worldstar started. Yeah,
and throw like I said, throw Chigs in there because Chigs, I think he's a he's non-FBA, but he definitely is in the media circle, so you gotta throw him in. There's a lot of y'all who know how to take initiative in this space, but we're gonna bring in. Go ahead.
Chig got a new drop from Joe Budden too.
Yeah, Chigs definitely got that fire drop from Joe Budden, man. He definitely got a fire drop. And Chigs, I'm definitely hit you back because I seen you hit me up earlier about this China Max situation. I was so fucking busy this morning. My bad, I didn't hit you back. But salute, go to Chigs Move page. He has a live stream.
Tell him to hit the link, man. Tell him to hit the link. Go ahead, give us a drop. Give this show a drop. Now he got
no. But listen, he did, man. He just gave us drops. Listen, we're gonna bring in my dog Tay in the building. Tay Too Fast. What's going on tonight, man? Tay.
Man, I'm whooping Avo's ass if I see that nigga anywhere.
Yo, you hear how this nigga be telling you how he was on the scene with all these types of
bro. That's what
I'm
I'm
gonna send you the
saying,
link
bro.
right now.
Hey,
I'm gonna send you the link.
Like,
hold on,
right when
Avo,
Charlie's
chill,
birthday.
Avo, hold on. No, let
Jay.
Tay talk.
Jay,
Tay,
you know who I be with and shit, dog. Like, Avo's out here just telling on himself about all the bullshit he be doing that he shouldn't be doing when he's in places he shouldn't even be at. Nigga, like, be cool. Just chill. Be normal. Why you out here recording niggas like that? Like, you get fucked up like that. That's crazy.
That's in a concert.
crazy.
What are you talking about? That was in La Boom. That was in Queens, New York. Like if you go to a strip club and homies pull up, you think I'm like they just pull up for a birthday party and they probably getting invited for like, you know, I recorded the ASAP mob. You know what is it?
this is what he's saying, Avo. We understand what you're saying on the surface, but because me and Tay have been in these same types of rooms and agents, I'm sorry, I said agents. I just read security. Because me and Tay have been in the same spaces you are mentioning, we see between like the real niggas and street niggas, the press, the promotional team, the marketing, the showrunners, the talent buyers, the industry people, the street niggas, and the press, and low key the police. There's always a fed ass nigga in the street team, in the street element. If it's 12 niggas, 1 out of 9 niggas is a police informant. If it's
That's
a
a
barbecue, it's a wedding, it's a funeral, it's a barbershop, football games, one of them niggas is on the phone with the police. Just giving y'all a black fact. But getting back to the point, what me and Tay are saying is niggas like you, Avo, if niggas ever like, and there's always camera people around, and what Avo said, Tay knows is true. As long as you got a camera on your shoulders, you can pretty much get in any type of music or press event, if you know what I'm saying, if you move in the right way. But what me and Tay are saying is, if we were to identify you, as much as snitching and police work that you've put in, masquerading and moonlighting as an Uber and DoorDash driver, niggas would touch you up and fold you like a dirty lawn chair and make sure you don't see the light of day, because we understand the type of work
No, I
that you've
think you're
put in.
putting that energy right now over there to like mark me, but I don't
No, we're
agree with
not
that.
marking you.
I like,
We're not
I
Bro,
like,
you
marking
I
marked
like.
yourself.
Have
We're
you
not
ever
marking you.
watched the
You came over
Nightcrawler?
here
Have you
snitching
ever
in
watched the
4K.
Nightcrawler? Have you ever watched the Nightcrawler?
Man, I know what movie you're
We're
talking
not
about, and that's
talking about
not the same
movies,
shit.
but
But I fuck with the Nightcrawler. I think that's a nice aspect. Look, let me give you a cool New York story. 20 seconds. 20 seconds, right?
yeah, I got a timer. Go.
Swear to God. I'm outside the Rockefeller Center, right? I'm outside of the premiere of Fast and the Furious, right?
Right.
All of a sudden, this black dude comes in. He like, hey, bro, you want to go to the after party? And I'm like, all right. I didn't put no mind. He gives me tickets, right? Guess where I ended up? In the after party, literally sitting right next in Universal, right next to Sony. I didn't peep until like Kalani was right next to me. I'm like, oh shit! Like I remember, and I know the day because I remember that was the day when the gold phone size came out, and Tristan Wilde asked me.
Phone posits.
Phone size. I'm sorry, my accent. And
Nah,
Tristan Wiles asked me, yo, how you got them early? Because I got them a week early because I think they were supposed to come like on Thanksgiving or whatever. So like that's New York for you, bro. It's not like no fat shit. It's just like,
but nah, I
I was at the
understand.
right
Nah,
place at the right time.
but me and Tay
Like
understand
Stanley
that shit too.
Jonas from Holes.
No, Stanley yelling at bro. Yo, that's strike 2, dog. The
All
first
right.
one was you said 4 p.m. Second one, I don't even know why Stanley yelling at is even in my head right now. But for the fact that it is, that's a strike 2 in itself, because me and Tay read holes back. You know what I'm saying? Tay,
Bruh.
Stanley, bro, like, dog, I really want to hang up on him, bro, but I'm not gonna do it.
I want you to do it. I want you to do it. This nigga, bro, Avo been on some he's always on some bullshit, but tonight he really on it. For real, for real.
And the only reason why Tay say that, because like I understand where Tay, the industry Tay works in. He's like, yo, Tay's thinking about all the niggas that be on your type of time now, and Tay's just probably like wondering, like, bro, I wonder who really be like wiretapping these whole events, bro. Like, it got to be somebody. It's a common denominator in Avo. I understand what you're saying, because just like I said, this is why Tay was per person calling, because it's not somebody who's like on the outside looking in. It's people inside looking out. All three of us in a way, to where we've been in these events, we've been in these environments where it's like, yo, we know it's somebody in here snitching on something. But who is it in here? Who's
Hold
in
on.
here really snitching?
Wait a minute. Avo, you were talking about the Nightcrawler movie.
Yes, sir.
There's a code they live by. They just like there's a code they live by, but they still out here snitching. They giving shit to the news. They recording shit, crimes and all that. And like you're just out here doing that like with celebrities in like some of their most intimate moments.
No, I
Do you
never
think that's cool?
said that. You remember what I said to you? I was on Shotty's birthday and they were throwing diamond earrings. I was showing you how they were giving back to the community in a way that I was like, how can I hate to that crew when all I saw was them giving back to the community, throwing 12 diamond earrings. One of them touched my pinky, and I'm still upset at myself because I didn't grab them diamond earrings. Because
Avo, that's one thing, dog. You were snitching about everything else, like talking
how is
about.
that snitching? That's in Laboom in an open circle. So the open circle of a club could record, but I can't record.
Well, the club like is way different. There's a lot more checks and balances to protect privacy. That's not how that works. Like you're just a random person recording people. The club doesn't know what you're gonna do with those photos, videos.
I sell those images on Getty Images. So like it's I think it's open. I don't give it to nobody. I
think what Advo is saying is Advo also has moonlighted as press while he gets information for the federal government to indict niggas in Wall Street. See, what happened was they brought him over. His first assignment was Occupy Wall Street. And once he was effective in that and got enough fake credentials, he's moved along to the hip hop circle. And what he's saying is, as me and Tay knows, when you go to Vegas, you go to LA, you go to Miami, you go to Louisiana, New Orleans, you go to New York, you go to Houston, you go to a lot of these cities where it's moving, shaking, and popping. Just by being in certain areas and having a right talk game, we can be in certain spaces we ain't got no business being in, right, Tay? So we understand the dynamics and the degree of separation that Advo understands that he's able to break, because we are able to break that. But what me and Tay are identifying is your long, illustrious pedigree that we have been finding out over the last few weeks of you being a staple in these co-ops, these
I think this is another way of you using my digital footprints against me. Like my digital footprints are the ones that are always gonna give me the benefit of speaking the way I speak. I don't speak in a disrespectful way. I think it's more of like I just been there,
Right.
You're blaming me for being a witness, and it's like, whoa.
I tell you one thing, there is nobody that can come in my venues without the proper credentials for anything and everything. So you pull up with the fucking camera all you want to, and you're getting into nothing. Like,
So you guys do agree with Kanye when remember that shot of Kanye in Australia or wherever he's at with his new wife, and he's like talking to the paparazzi like, "Hey man, like respect me." So you do agree with Kanye, like the paparazzi should like back off.
Yes. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I do. Because it's to a certain point where we understand you trying to get your weight up, but like people living their real life, and I've never
That's my
been.
next step. That's my next step. They trying to cut my water, by stealing my car.
Okay, so let me ask you just a question of aspirations. So you haven't tried to do any work for like TMZ and anything yet? Because I think you can really. I think honestly, I think you really do have a talent to be like paparazzi or like really get into like certain spaces
I be knowing what they be thinking, because like what they up to. That's what I be
right. But what I'm saying is you're in LA. Like, do you have any aspirations into like getting into the media as far as like a paparazzi or somebody with the camera? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think about getting into that?
Yes, but every solicitation that I get is either TikTok or porn. And like I don't want to be doing porn because once you dabble into that
okay,
circle,
but what about TikTok?
Hey, Alvo, what you gonna do when a nigga run up on you like this, Alvo? What you gonna do?
So what happens? He ain't gonna do shit. He gonna get his ass beat. And his camera broke.
I would not like that.
I hope he fucking punches me. I hope he punches me.
Would I like it? I like y'all doing that to me all the time.
No, I apologize and I'm walking away.
So let people know.
Yes, I will.
Oh, that's Alvo. I apologize and I'm walking away.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be talking crazy to Kanye. You ain't.
I apologize and I'm walking away.
Hey, listen, I run up down on camera with Kanye. He start talking me crazy. I'm like, nigga, I slap your bitch ass right
They
now.
don't let the GDs
Bro,
in the
he
door.
fuck around and get ran down right in front of my venue, dog.
Hey,
Like,
and I get Tay, and I'm getting that check. Fuck you talking about?
GD Kanye, you better punch me. I'll take that.
Y'all be playing. I'm an incited nigga to put hands on me and get this
Hell
shit
yeah.
cut. Y'all be
Come
playing.
on,
Y'all be trying
Kanye.
to act scared. See, you just scared yourself out of a bag. If Kanye would have got all in my face, I would have took 3 steps closer, made a weird face, but wasn't on camera.
Come on, Kanye. I'm Jerry Seinfeld.
One time, boy, I would have flew in the air. I would have that nigga just gave me the motherfucking Tyson uppercut, nigga.
looking like a stunt man.
On 100, on 4 them. See, certain niggas with the bag, oh yeah, I'm gonna incite you. Yeah. All right.
I'm trying to get punched.
I still can't believe Avo out here doing this shit, dog.
Hey, hold on, pause. Hey, Tay, let me read my homie Shakira. She said Avo got his car stolen by the government to make sure he don't go nowhere.
They have to cut my water, bro.
Hey, yo, they got, hey, no, stop. I'm reading this. Hey, Paul, everybody shut up. Let me say this. Shakira with the comment of the night. Avo got his car stolen by the government to make sure he don't go nowhere. They have a big assignment coming up for him that he need to focus on.
Bro.
Hey, Avo, what you got a car update, man?
Oh nah. Well, yesterday I went to a Avis and them fuckers. I scheduled an appointment, but they didn't have cars. So tomorrow I gotta pick up in another one. At Hertz.
So,
I switched to Hertz because they didn't have enough cars, but I've been tapped in on that. Yeah.
Okay, so and I know the police, they're bullshit. LAPD's bullshit, so they're not even trying to fucking find it. But so I just want to say, hey, listen, thoughts and prayers to Avo's car search.
Nah, I hope they crash it. Like the thing is, I'm waiting for
the insurance policy to kick out.
I'm waiting for a camera from a restaurant because that camera will identify if it's a tow, I'm effed up. If it's a regular teenager, I hope it's just a TikToker so I could blog about it.
If it's a tow, then you can just find.
I have a Hyundai, so I'm.
Right, but what I'm saying,
if
it's a tow, you can just find the tow truck and get your car back. So you really hope it is a tow.
You just gotta hit up your homies in the government, dog. Just hit up the feds.
Yes, like you just said it. Avo.
I hit up hold on, Avo.
I'm about to give it back. Hold on, Avo. I'm about to give it back. I'm about to give it back. You just hold on. Shakira just cracked the code. Listen, Avo, you got a big assignment coming up. You know, Grammy weekend is coming up. We need some numbers. We need some names. We need some dirt. It's Grammy weekend. We don't need you driving to Mexico to get no shrooms and booger sugar. We don't need you out here trying to take.
I gotta get a new charger. My charger was in the car.
But listen, Avo, you got a big assignment coming up. They need you to focus. They need you to know that you at the crib, going live at the house. They need to know the people they got their eyes on you, that you chilling because Grammy weekend coming up. We need you in place. So just, your car is gonna come back to you. Just focus on whatever assignment you're gonna get in a couple days. And just lay low, man.
Yeah,
he know he got a little envelope.
Now I'm like, did Florida made a move from over there? I don't like how you saying this shit like that right now. You even made me say the N word right now because what the heck you saying it like that for? You saying it?
Yo, Avo, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Listen, Avo. Listen, I come from a household where
you made a call.
Avo, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I come from a household where you get fired from work and you come home and niggas roast you. Like
a nationwide call.
I'm trying to tell you, dog. Like it ain't no love where I come from, bro.
I went to apply for a job today and I walked off because I was like, oh hell no, I can't be having no boss. Like I like having the freedom of with DoorDash and Uber.
Avo, we know how you moonlight, but we gonna keep it moving. We got another topic because I know we gonna wrap it up. Oh, we done. The show's wrapped up. We talk about everything. Oh, we do the community section, bro. Oh yeah, we gotta get. Oh my God, let's get to this Boston Richey shit. Boston Richey, we might have changed the whole topic. Boston Richey snitch. I want Avo and Tay to stay online if they can. Boston Richey, we have. They didn't even have to bring in the Big Mac, bro. Listen. I do more work begging and pleading with my audience, and I appreciate them so much because they make sure I get the Big Mac with the large fry, apple pie. I can get 4 sauces. I get the barbecue, the buffalo, and the sweet sour from McDonald's with the little 6-piece nugget. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, they didn't even have to get that.
Bro.
They didn't even have to get that for
Bro.
Boston Richey to talk. They didn't even have to get him the ultimate feast. They didn't have to get him a peppermint frosty and the quesadilla from Taco Bell to snitch. That by the time he sat down, this nigga started talking. By the time he sat down, he started talking. And go ahead. I'm gonna send you the link. I got a better link than that. Give me a second.
I gotta pull that offer now. I literally just put that offer in the other day.
Beef is when you dislike somebody. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You make one that though? Who's that the brain to? Beef is when you like somebody. What about him?
Tell me about him. Tell me about your relationship.
That's the dude. They say that's the dude. My name is Jalen Foster. Okay. Beef is when you dislike somebody. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You make one that though? Who's that the brain to? Beef is when you like somebody.
Yeah, I sent something to the email where it has both clips. Is part 1 and part 2 is the Twitter link, so we get the full coverage. Hey, listen,
1090 Jake dropped the 17 and then he dropped the 53 minutes. That's savage.
yeah, but we don't. I don't want to. Just why does 1090J have all the police documents? That's the question I got. I feel like this was definitely...
Well, from what he said,
and why is he a Florida blood? Why is he a Florida blood? Is that
he got that through prison? But he's saying that a nigga snitch.
You vouch for that?
That's
Florida
prison
bloods?
stuff.
No, that's prison stuff.
Most Florida gangs are prison stuff. But to answer Florida Boy J question, he said he's doing all this because a nigga snitched. He didn't say a nigga, of course. But he said somebody snitched on him. Let him tell it.
Yes.
Hold on.
This part 2, I don't know if we just played this part 1. So he's sitting down. They just got him in there. They're not even questioning him yet, and he's going to start fucking dropping hot 16s. Go ahead.
That's him. Let me see. I think that's that nigga. I think that's him.
You got a skinny face like that?
He got a skinny neck too.
He got a skinny neck.
The lady, find her.
Yeah, but you guys see Boom Boom and you don't call us.
We seen Boom Boom one time. I just told Miss Nick Roberts we seen her one time one night, and when she come on, she only come out.
Did you say you see Boom Boom? Why you didn't call us?
If you want to rewind it 15 seconds back, let's go.
One night, and when she come on, she only come out like 2 or 3. Miss Nick Roberts, we seen her. We seen Boom Boom one time. I just the lady, find her.
Yeah, but you guys see Boom Boom and you don't call us.
We seen Boom Boom one time. I just told Miss Nick Roberts we seen her one time one night, and when she come on, she only come out like 2 or 3, and you got.
She said, "But you seen Boom Boom, you didn't call us." She said it like, nigga, you got the rap phone. You got the rap phone. You knew better. Why you ain't even call us? That's funny. She said it as if we already have it agreed upon that you should have already called us. You slipping in the first place by me finding out you seen Boo Boo in the interrogation room. I should have got the phone call when you seen Boo Boo when y'all was in the trap. You hoe ass nigga. Why you ain't call Boo Boo? Why you ain't call Boo Boo? Why you ain't call me when you seen Boo Boo? We got a preconceived agreement that you was gonna call me anytime you seen Boo Boo. You seen that nigga, and I'm just finding out we sitting here. Now you making me look crazy. I already told my people that you was gonna tell me who you seen when the niggas came up, that you wouldn't be sitting here. We was gonna be on the same page. Now you got me look crazy. I told him you was an A1 first class motherfucking snitch, and you out here acting like a bitch. Let's go ahead and play that clip again, J Dub. Let's go. Hit the Cash App, $ Florida Boy J. It's live and On Point Network. We out here live. Salute to J Doug. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this fly ass 49ers San Francisco 94 jersey, showing you niggas what time it is. Man, let's go ahead and play this clip, man.
You gotta be by the speed store, like right there, by that barbershop, the speed store. But they just put me together. The dude, they said it was a dude named Jarrell. And we know him way back. But again, they were heard like, oh yeah, the nigga cut his hair and went back to Orlando. They said it was a great car. So I'm just saying, I sit back and I think, Jarrell and Eddie Duhane, and they said it was a tall red dude with tattoos and a short dude. Eddie's short and dark skinned. Mm-hmm. Jarrell tall and light skinned with dreads. But we know this. Me and my brother don't know this. My mama don't know this, but they don't know we know. So I'm just saying, like,
he sound like you, bro. You Jarrell.
Right?
Like Jarrell.
He ain't been around. I'm trying to tell you something. What it was. It was something happened, but his mama got the great car. He was saying something about that was at his mama's house.
Boston Snitchy.
It kind of sounds sad because he sound like he desperate to get up out of that motherfucker.
Witness number 3.
Somebody must have told that nigga when he was walking down and talked to the detective, boy, you come back here and take your booty. And nigga now telling everything.
My issue with this is that we're not moving the goalposts and snitching. Snitching is providing the police with any information that is helping them with an investigation on the crime that they cannot solve themselves as you are committing criminal acts and living in the street life. That is a definition of snitch.
Cold case.
Won't even call it a cold case. If you are telling the police of any crimes that are being committed while you are indeed a crime committer, that is a definition of snitching.
Talking to the police, period, bro. We got to get back to that simple definition. Once you go in the interrogation room and you say any other than let me see my lawyer, you snitching.
So, Avo, do you feel like Boston Richey is a snitch?
Well, I don't. It's crazy because there's a level of kidnapping that is kind of like, do you really call it? Like he's being entrapped. Like I think he's mostly ignorant about the law. So when I always look at a cop, I always think of there's 3 situations with a cop. You can either get a cop, which is a good version. Hey man, like just give me a ticket, let me go home. You can either get a judge, which is what they're doing with Boston Richey. He got kidnapped, taken to the precinct, and now they questioning him like a judge. Another side of a cop could be the executor because he could kill you in the name of the state. So he's mostly ignorant about the law. He should just say, I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. And just get a lawyer because in reality, they're going to use everything against him. But I don't think he knows that.
Go for that, Alvo, because like I say, if you get in an interrogation room and you don't say, let me talk to my lawyer, you know anything after that is snitching, bro. We got to get back to the basic. All this, he was ignorant to the law. Everybody know if you talk to the police and you giving information, that's snitching, bro. That's from the age 12 to infinity.
But did somebody get convicted for the whole 53 minutes?
Well, somebody came out on Say Cheese and said that they did time behind the information that this nigga told. And he said that he didn't really want to come out and get no shine because he didn't want to make the city look bad. But I think that's just some shit he threw in there. I'll see if I can find that. Give me 1 second.
Yeah,
wasn't that the same guy that started his career with him and had songs with him? So maybe they just trying to throw shade or just hating afterwards, don't you think?
My opinion about the situation is, do I think 1090J is a snitch? Who cares if he's a snitch? He's just a blogger. He's just a white blogger who's reporting on hip hop and hip hop crimes. So he can be very well working with police. I don't think that's going to affect him. Just like I don't think AKADEMIKS getting beat up is going to affect him because they're not portraying to be the toughest people on the internet. The reason why it could affect AKADEMIKS even more is because he threatens people to fight him. But when it comes to people who are not in rap, being tough isn't leverage for them to get a bigger platform. So for 1090 Jake, if he's a snitch, it doesn't really matter. I think the main issue right now is all this information, all this video being freely given out of Boston Richey snitching, and we know he's not the only snitch in hip hop. And it leads us to wonder, why is this information being given out at this time about Boston Richey? Who is snitching locally or in this city? Who's snitching? Who's giving this information to 1090 Jake, and why is he getting this information? Like, why is he being? Is Boston Richey being targeted? We're gonna go ahead and play this.
I got his code name comes in on the paperwork. Well, alleged paperwork.
because it's people saying it's not real. It's people saying that it is real. But your name is thrown in the mix,
right?
For 2013, you know, car situation, a Grand Theft Auto situation. You know,
Oh, they stole a car? No sympathy for them. Fuck that.
So,
Avo,
how's
chill
it
out.
going?
We're trying to listen to the
Shit,
situation.
I ain't gonna even lie. Like after I guess tonight that Jake put out the little shit that he put out, you know what I'm saying? Shit just everybody been calling him a lot of questions, you feel me? And in the city, it ain't really been no inner questions in the city because us as a whole know what's up with that situation. We know it was a lot of bullshit in that situation, you feel me? And we know me and bro been got past that, you know what I'm saying? We brothers, so we
His name and tell a nigga 2013.
You criticize
Always inviting somebody to pull up. Do you know how to rumble like that? Because you all
T-Pain. You was like, yo, he kind of forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, so that situation, even when he snitched on the car, he's the one who stole the car. He drove it back to the hood and to the trap, and then he told his homies, "Yo, I got a stolen car." This is what Boston Richey did. And then after he got his homies to get in the stolen car, he got caught in that same stolen car. And then when the police grabbed him and the other two guys that were riding in the car, that Boston Richey stole, he told the police that it was a stolen car, and they had full information that he stole the car, and that he cooperated with police pretty much about that case. Exactly what's going on? What you want to talk about? Let's go.
Florida boy Jay, what's good with you, my nigga? J
Chilling, man.
Dub,
Hey, man,
what's
chilling.
good?
We almost out of this Casamigos
Sipping that
right now.
Cavassier. They called me Cavassier J back in the day. Exactly.
Yeah, we sipping, we
Oh,
smoking.
okay.
Cavassier is a po nigga drink.
Yeah, it's almost midnight. It's about 11:53 p.m. on the East Coast. Like I said, I'm almost out of this Migos. I done smoked some good gas. Let me see what I smoked. I think it was it the Jelly Runts? Jelly Runts.
Me too. I done smoked me 2 cigarillos.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Feeling
I had the Jelly Runts rolled up, and we just having a great time right now.
amazing.
Yes,
we're having a
sir.
great time. Yeah, what you got going on, man? What's popping?
Yeah, no, I just called in to chime in on the little Boston snitchy shit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you had this bum ass, long-winded immigrant talking and shit, don't know what the fuck he talking about, asking dumb questions like, oh, did anybody get convicted? Hey, look here, you bum ass nigga, let me tell you something. If you give any information to the police, that's snitching, nigga. If you identify, nigga, if they ask you, hey, who is that? And you say, hey, that's my cousin Jim, nigga, that's snitching. Dumbass nigga, you give them any type of information is snitching. Now, anything else after that, if y'all fuck with the snitch after that, that's on y'all. But like J Doug said, if you saying anything besides, let me talk to my lawyer in there, that's snitching, my nigga. I remember I was watching the first 48 one time, and they picked up 6 niggas, right? And 5 of them said, let me talk to my lawyer. I don't have nothing to say. And they let all 5 of them niggas go. Only one of them niggas didn't ask to talk to his lawyer. He snitched and everybody went down because of him. They all could have survived if he would have just said, no, I need to talk to my lawyer. They all would have got off. So that's just letting it be known. Y'all niggas, y'all don't be watching First 48. Y'all just be going off a word of mouth, what this person said, or hey, well, this person, he seemed like he snitched, but we gonna wait to see what Young Thug said. No, nigga, snitching is snitching. Bottom line.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the point about it. That's what I was saying earlier to when me and Avo was talking earlier, I was saying to him, I was like, hey Avo, like if you are helping if you are giving and providing law enforcement with any information they did not have previously by talking to them that's going to help them solve a crime while you're living inside of the street culture, you are snitching.
Facts.
Like that's literally it. Like there's nothing deep about that. That's like if you are assisting with a police investigation while you're selling dope, killing, shooting, living any type of illegal lifestyle, and you help police solve a crime, or get closer to the common denominator, you are a snitch. That's the definition of snitching. So
That's exactly what it is, my nigga.
as you're stealing cars, committing crimes, you on a block with your cousin and he gets gunned down by somebody you know he had beef with, and you're talking to the police repeatedly. Even in this situation, what the white lady say to him? You was supposed to call us when you told me so Buki was around. She literally told him, like, nigga, you know better. It was on a case where we have previous conversation agreements that when certain motherfuckers get around you, your rap phone should be going off on the hotline, and you should be giving us the rundown on whoever the hell you was around that's gonna help us solve these cases. You know better. And that's what she said to him. That's the message she provided to him. So that
Hey, now you know what that sounded like, Florida boy Jay? Not to cut you off, but you know what that sounded like? That sounded like that they had a prior relationship, like they familiar with each other, like they talked to each other before.
Exact. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Like, we already have an agreement in place that you was already gonna be the top notch snitch. You was gonna be the first class 5-star snitch in any involvements we got going on in your neighborhood about what niggas got going on. That's what
And that show you right there how niggas be having one foot in and one foot out. See, you gangster until something happened. Then when something happened, then you talking to the police on the under. And that's why police will put niggas out there, pull up on you on the block with your homies and be like, hey, you know, such and such is the one that's been giving us information. They'll put your ass out there like that.
But they'll only put your ass out there if you're not continuously providing information to get niggas convicted. Because
exactly.
Niggas, the main thing, the reason why niggas tell, because at the end of the day, what people don't want to admit is what's more powerful than a snitch. What's more powerful than a nigga that's gonna commit the crimes and tell on you and anybody around them. And on top of that, don't let it be a snitch who actually gonna kill somebody. See, Boston Richey ain't like that. But if they really hit the lottery, if they got a snitch who gonna lay niggas down and still tell on motherfuckers,
yeah, kill a snitch.
Alpo.
Yeah, like an Alpo. So what we're saying pretty much, like in a Boston Richey situation, somebody who's gonna willingly commit crimes and still tell on niggas, he's the number one. He the star player. He the point guard. He the number one lottery pick. This nigga bringing in more convictions than the actual police. He on payroll. He might get PTO. So Avo, go ahead and we're gonna give you the floor for a little bit. Go ahead. I want to, you know.
I believe I said the same thing. I believe I said that he is Boston Snitchy because he shouldn't have entered that room as a whole. You know, like you could get arrested. Don't get arrested, but call your lawyer. So but we should put some weight on Team 90 Jake because I think he's the scalawag. I think that's what you call it.
Put some weight on 1090 Jake for what?
No, because listen, Avo. The reason why I understand what you're saying. The reason why people want to put some weight on 1090 Jake is I think what the Las Vegas Sports Talk is saying is that I guess some reporter said that 1090 J also worked with the police too. Is that what I'm getting? Is that what's going on?
He did the same thing that he made fun of Gunna for. So
you see, 1090 Jake has also worked with police.
Definitely.
So he's a snitch too.
He's a crime stopper. He's a crime stopper. He actually had a wire of inside investigation. The only reason was that was.
Do you have proof of that? Do you have proof of it, or are you just saying this?
That was in the Department of Corrections. I studied forensics in John Jay. I know that.
I don't care what you study. Do you have proof of that? What you're saying?
Yes, he actually
show proof. Because I'm not with all this he say, she say shit. That's what a lot of y'all do on the internet. Y'all just regurgitate information that y'all hear somebody else say, and the shit be inaccurate.
Look, he was on some First 48 type, and he had a wire inside. And after he got out 3 months later, he made an interview with Fox or whoever it was, and he mentioned about all the things he recorded on that video. But when he recorded
we need to see the information that I need to see that, my nigga. I don't even want to hear you even say all that. Look, this is the same shit. Like the Boston snitchy shit, niggas put him out there for snitching. Let me talk. Let me talk, my nigga. Let me talk, my. Let me talk, my nigga. Let me talk. Let me talk.
Hold on. One mic. Everybody, chill out. I'm gonna give the mic to Zach Lee And then Zachary, I'm gonna give you a moment to speak, and I'm gonna give it to Avo to speak. We're gonna have a nice discussion tonight. We're not gonna go crazy. We're not gonna use the word bussy. We're just gonna have a nice conversation, and we're gonna go back and forth. And Avo, I'm just giving you enough time. If you do have the information, the reason why I have you on mute, because if you do have the information, send it to me on Instagram, and I can provide that information that you're saying to help with you're trying to address right now. So I'm giving you a little bit of time. Zachary's about to have the mic. While Zachary's speaking, make sure you send the link. We're going to go ahead and post it so we can dig deeper into this conversation about T90 Jake and Boston Richey. And I'm going to unmute Zachary. Zachary, you have the mic. Go ahead.
Yeah, look, see, this is what it is, my nigga. You have bum ass niggas like him that think just because you asking him for the facts that we trying to come for 1090 Jake's defense. No, nigga, I just want the facts. I don't like when niggas get on the internet and regurgitate shit that they hear other people say, and then when they be inaccurate or when they be wrong, they never come back and tell you that they was wrong or the shit was inaccurate. They just keep moving along. So that's what you doing, homie. You coming on here and saying, oh, well, he did this and did that. My nigga, show us the proof of it. If we see the proof or the link and we can see for ourselves that that's what happened, then it ain't no word of mouth shit. Right now, it's just some word of mouth shit that you just trying to spew because you trying to cape for Boston Snitchy. When the shit already came out that he snitched, my nigga. Now, if some facts come out that 1090 Jake snitch, then we'll deal with that when that shit come, my nigga. But don't be trying to come on here and defend a snitch and be like, oh, well, why is this white boy putting the shit out there? My nigga, he putting it out there because it's out there. This shit is public information. Anybody could get it. Now, you got niggas that's out here that's rapping, that's trying to act like they gangster, or niggas that's trying to pretend like they gangster, got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, talking to the police and all that shit. That ain't the code, my nigga, and that ain't the way it go. So if you gonna come on here talking and saying some shit, saying this nigga's this or this nigga's that, you gotta have proof. The same way they came with Boston Snitchy, they said he was a fucking rat, and then he debunked it. But then they came and showed the paperwork, my nigga. That fucking trumps everything. It ain't no fucking, y'all just mad because I'm making money or I got more money than y'all. Nah, fuck all that, my nigga. If you come with the paperwork, then we deal with it accordingly. Now, do you have paperwork or the link or whatever you suggest and 1090 Jake did? Do you have that? And if you do, send it so we can see it.
I sent 2 links on the backstage. One that, from a YouTube link, and then I sent the link from the channel of the TV channel that says secret video by inmate, and that inmate was 1090 Jake. They both snitched, maybe.
So you sent a YouTube link, meaning like you sent a YouTube.
Hold on, Zach.
One that is the newspaper.
Hold on. We have a link. We're gonna watch the video.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna see what.
Now go to the first link because he's not gonna like this link.
No, we got the link. We got the link.
Well, I don't have no dog in this race, but I'm not gonna like it, pussy ass nigga.
You moving the goalpost for 1090.
This ain't no moving. Hey, look, you a homosexual immigrant, and then you learn words in English, and then you just try to use all the words at the same time. This shit don't have nothing to do with moving no goalposts. Stop regurgitating shit that you hear other niggas say.
Hey, hold on. Hey, one mic.
You bum ass nigga.
We got the video. We're running the video. Let's go.
Behind bars. Brian Engine shows us in tonight's 7 Investigates.
This is the crime scene right here.
These videos are from inside Florida prisons.
Hey, old school is great.
Inmates passed out on the floor.
This is what it look like on mother K2.
They're on camera smoking.
Hold it. 10.
Facts.
9.
And bragging about having drugs behind bars.
How easy is it to get drugs in a Florida prison?
Every single compound I hit, there was all types of drugs on there, whether it's prescription pills, Molly, some spots there was cocaine and meth, but nothing more common than K2.
Jacob Cherry, a former inmate, posted the videos to YouTube.
Jacob. 1, 2, 3, 4 flips.
He says Florida inmates currently behind bars recorded the videos using cell phones smuggled inside. The videos are graphic. In one disturbing clip, water is sprayed on an inmate who appears to be convulsing on the floor.
You all right? It's not my room. People are laid out on the floor, not responding, and there's no staff present. There's no staff seeing this.
The Florida Department of Corrections tells 7 News they are aware of the videos, and the agency takes this information seriously. They call contraband in prisons a national epidemic and say corrections officers are diligent when they search inmates, but sometimes it's the officers bringing the drugs and cell phones inside.
The majority of the drugs that I know of that are coming inside is through the guys. When you're not really making any money and a $30 phone on the street turns into a $1,200 phone inside a prison, a lot of people are gonna do it.
All right, so exactly. Looks like 1090J.
That nigga snitching too, bro.
I mean, you gotta be working with the police in some form to get in there undercover with wires and cameras.
On the news.
That was his get out of jail free card.
That's like low key. That's like bigger snitching than Boston Richey. You
Yeah,
working,
'cause I
you working with
believe
the
that he
hold on.
was doing that to get out of jail.
You working with the police and the news undercover in jail.
That nigga work with all type of investigators.
So he filmed the shit in jail. That's what y'all saying. He filmed the shit in jail.
But he,
that's what it was.
But
no, that's not what they said, my nigga. They said the inmates filmed that. I understand what y'all trying to say, and I get it. But they said the inmates filmed that the same way this inmate just filmed the guards the other day talking about, yeah, this one right here, he gonna sneak the cell phones in. This bitch right here, she'll let you fuck. Like, my nigga, all inmates be doing that. Like, I understand what y'all trying to say, but y'all can't. Look. I understand what y'all saying and all that, but you can't equate that with snitching what Boston Richey did when he walked in the precinct and was talking on an active K. That's not the same, my nigga. I get it, but that's not the same, my nigga. And look, wait. I thought Avo was gonna come with some paperwork that said that 1090 Jake snitched on the case.
It's on 4K. It's been
my nigga. That's my nigga. That's my nigga. That's not. Hey, Advo.
What Zach is saying is that
it's a wiretap.
Hold on. Listen, I'm just here to translate. What Zach Lee is saying is that just because a news publication calls in a blogger to speak on an undercover film that he may have not been in prison to record, but he is just speaking on it because he may be an expert on it, is not equating to snitching. Because what Zach Lee's saying that maybe some of us did not catch is that 1090 Jake wasn't the nigga who recorded that. That was just somebody the news called on to speak on it. Is that what was going on?
No, both of y'all right. It's not a right or wrong, but I want to reduce it down to the simplest form. If you cooperating with any type of authorities, you snitching.
But what we're saying is that 1090 Jake does not get the snitch card because all he was doing was just report.
He do, because I'm not gonna trust a nigga like 1090 Jake if you talking to the news.
Well, why would you?
No. Wait, hold up.
The industry to be trusted for
but
street
if I was
a
street nigga, I'm not trusting 1090 Jake.
Okay, so why does it matter if he's snitching in the first place? Because he's just a blogger who's talking about street shit.
Wait. Let me ask J Doug this, Florida boy Jay. Hey, so would you trust Adam 22?
No, Adam 22 done snitched on this man about a.
I'm not talking. Okay, well, would you trust Mav Hoffa?
No white people.
Would you trust Mav Hoffa?
No. That nigga.
Would you trust who else? But would you have trust Taxstone?
No.
Nah. So you saying you won't trust no blogger on no, even if they act like they on the street level. That's what you saying.
With anger.
You said you don't trust what?
I don't trust nobody with anger.
Nobody with anger.
Yes.
What that mean?
If you got anger, that means you liable to take that out on anybody.
Yeah, no. I'm saying that don't have nothing to do with what's going on right now. I'm talking about bloggers and what happened. Like the 1090 Jake shit. I understand what you're saying, but I don't look at him as no gangster now. The niggas on YouTube blogging and doing this shit right there. The same way Mav Hoffa, the same way China Mac and the rest of these guys is on YouTube. I wouldn't even expect them to do no gangster shit right now. But if they come from the streets, I would expect them to have some type of
decorum, code,
Yeah,
So
yeah, I would expect them to, it stick to some type of code, have some type of morals about themselves,
no,
even if you,
because like if you this is what Zach's trying to say. If you are opting to govern yourself by a lawless society, then you have to have certain values internally to govern yourself by, seeing that you're not going to live by the rules of the law.
And by the way, the voice that we heard was him saying, "Look, the guards was bringing the
so what
so
that
it was
my
his
nigga, that
voice.
hey, look, Advo,
He was
I don't,
inside of
I know
jail.
you hey, look here, Advo, I know you an immigrant and you not, familiar with what goes on out here,
I've been
but
here since I'm
but
5,
listen,
bro.
hey, let me talk, my nigga. Everybody out
I'm
here
not an N
knows
word.
if,
I'm not an
hey,
N word.
look here, everybody knows if anything gets snuck in jail, the guards are sneaking it in. He don't have to say that for
So
them
why
to
are you
know that,
snitching
my
on
nigga.
Rick
That shit.
Ross for?
Hey, look,
Why are you
it's
snitching
not
on Rick
rocket
Ross?
science, my nigga. It's not rocket science. Everybody knows that. If he would have said something different, like, no, they not sneaking it in from the guards. How they sneaking it in is the inmates is going here when they take out the trash. That's snitching. But him saying something blanket like, yeah, it's coming in through the guards. They all know that. Everybody knows that. They got to find out which, that's how you know these guards and Rikers, that's how they was getting caught, my nigga. That's why they coming on YouTube and doing blogs now, talking about how they was crooked in these facilities and shit. Everybody knows that the shit comes through the guards, my nigga. That
You
shit is
figured
not
that.
rocket science. That's not snitch. See, you an immigrant and you think like one thing got something to do with the other. It don't, homie. It don't. Them is two totally different things. The nigga Boston Snitchy claims to be a street dude. Whether he was 12, 11, 15, whatever, my nigga, if you claim to be in the streets, you got to run by the street rules. You can't talk to the police for nothing. I don't care. A nigga can come and smoke your mama. You can't be in contact with the police. Oh, yeah, I just want to make sure that y'all get the killer. No, if you from the streets, you
All right,
live by the
so
street
let's
code.
say this. Let's
Hey,
say this.
Avo, hold on, Avo. I'm gonna let you get the last
word.
word, and then I'm gonna go ahead read the community section roast and wrap up the show. But
My
go ahead,
last
Avo.
word.
Just
My last
yeah, go
word
ahead.
is that Boston Richey is a sewer rat, and 1090 Jake is like one of those laboratory rats, like Stuart Little. So he's more like a Stuart Little rat. At the end of the day, they both mices, but just like you see with Zach Lee, people look at the white mice as something of science, as something of discovery. So we get to give him a pass
Nigga,
because
stop
the white
regurgitating shit
he's
you hear other
British,
people say. Nigga, that
he's a
shit don't
white
even
man
make no
from
sense,
Boston.
bum ass nigga.
He's a white man from Boston. He gets a pass, but at the end of the
Then
day,
don't nobody get no pass, nigga. He don't get, if the nigga would have went up in there and talked to the police and snitched, then it would
you
have been the
fuck with
same for
Stuart
him.
Little. You
But it
fuck
wasn't
with
the
Stuart
same
Little.
shit, nigga.
You
But
fuck
you
with
don't
Stuart
know
Little.
that.
You
See,
like
you don't
Stuart
know
Little.
that.
Just say it. You
You
like Stuart
fucking,
Little.
you a homosexual immigrant.
You're a
You was on here
scientist
like
that
you get
likes to play with
long-winded and
fucking.
just be talking and you don't know what the fuck you be talking about.
You was wrong.
That's
You
the
was
bottom
wrong.
line of this shit. And then you don't
You
understand
misinformed,
English,
bro. You
so then you try
misinformed.
to
You
regurgitate
full
some
of
shit.
bussy in
Oh,
your head. You full of
you
bussy in
called
your
them.
head,
Look,
and you
hey, you called.
misinformed. And
Hey, look,
now you
this
just
how you
loud and
know you
loud
don't
and
know
loud
what
and
you're
loud.
talking
When
about.
in
You
reality,
called
you was
them
capping.
mices.
You was misinformed.
You
I told
called
you. I
them
brought two
mices.
articles. I brought two articles. Now
Hey,
you
did
said,
you know that Mike? Did you know that mice
oye,
is already plural? Did you
parcero,
know
nos
that?
vemos.
Who
Adiós.
Did you
who's
know
Buenas
like?
that?
noches.
Hey,
Nos vemos.
hold on. One thing I will say. He did bring articles, I guess, trying to vindicate 1090 Jake, but the principle is for the fact that the news can call you to speak on this type of shit. Kind of speaks to the fact that you are working with some type of authorities to clarify street shit, and that alone is some type of element on the spectrum of snitching.
Well, Florida Boy J, I look at it like this. Once you get on YouTube and you become a blogger, you are no longer in the streets. So whatever you do, I mean, unless you going and talking about an active case and talking to the police and giving them information, it can't be considered snitching. It can't be.
Nah, I feel you, man. I feel you. Hey, but listen, exactly. I appreciate you tapping into the show, man. Avo went ahead and dipped, but
Of
salute
course he gonna
Avo.
dip. You know that bum
Yeah,
ass nigga don't want no smoke.
listen, man, listen. I'm just gonna salute to Avo because Avo's been calling in lately. He's been providing some information, even for him to defend his case and to sing the hyperlinks to add into the conversation. We gotta give him some props for at least having some receipts to back up the points he was trying to make. So
I
you know,
mean, you know, yeah, so, you know, the sun shines on a dog ass every now and then. You know,
oh my God, hey,
a broke clock is right twice a day, but he wasn't even right about that. He sent you some shit that he thought he was trying to get off, and it didn't even line up to what he was talking about,
yeah,
homie. That shit don't have nothing to do with snitching, my nigga. Like I said, once you take yourself out the streets and you put yourself on YouTube or you become some form of like of television entertainment, homie, you're not gangster no more, homie. You can go on TV, you can go do after school specials, you can go talk about whatever it is, you can talk about the shit that you used to do. That's not snitching. Like it don't even equate, my nigga. That shit don't equate. Boston Richey was a young nigga trying to be gangster in the streets. He was talking to the police, and then after all that, he tried to become a gangster rapper. That shit is not even the same, my nigga. Like, so I'm not gonna even let bum ass homosexual immigrants like Avo try to come and twist shit up. Oh yeah, well, you trying to give props to 1090J because he white, my nigga. That shit don't have nothing to do with it. Nothing.
All right, well, listen, man. I appreciate you tapping in. I'm about to go ahead and read the community section. You know, the Star Report. Remember, you know how he always you tell niggas don't look in the live chat because niggas be getting terrorized. I like to feel like I'm one of the very few, if not the only caller who used to be in the community chat banging on niggas as I'm on a line with Star. And I also feel like, you know, as somebody who, you know, promotes in the community section, I understand that you got to feed the troll babies and give them photographs and give them shit they can roast on, even if you fresh, even if it might not be the freshest picture in the photograph book. Like, dog, the troll babies want to eat. You got to provide them with content to eat upon. You know what I'm saying? And to roast you with and to laugh at yourself.
Yeah, well, you know, these niggas don't even be knowing about how to get fresh and shit. Florida Boy Jay. That's why I told you get the drip cam to let these niggas know.
But listen, I even had to troll even harder. I threw a Nike bucket hat with Yeezys on my feet to give them more material, and they didn't even catch it. Nobody in the comments even peeped. I had a Nike bucket with Adidas shoes on. I gave them a full steak to eat upon, and they missed it. And to me, how you can tell me how fly I am, and I give you a layup, and you can't even make the basket.
Well, as you can tell, my nigga,
had for you to roast me, and they couldn't even get it.
Well, I don't know if you knew it or not, but as you can tell, them bums, they not clever and they don't have no good jokes unless I'm in there. So since they reported my page and they got me shadow banned, the shit is stale. They just regurgitate my same jokes that I was doing for 2 years. You know, some variation of the shit. And I want to say this before I leave. You notice that bum O-Frog hasn't been here since I called him out, right?
He's running off all the audience.
But no, he's mad at Florida Boy Jay now. See, when I called him out, when Florida Boy Jay went back on the Star Report, he was up in the hay room cussing you out, calling you bitches and all this type of shit and saying you wanted him to call up and that was pathetic and all this type of shit. But he just mad because I called him out and I called him a homosexual immigrant and I told him to call up so I can prove that he's a homosexual immigrant. And you see he went in the shadows and he's MIA.
Hey man, well I appreciate you running, you know what I'm saying, making sure that the weirdos up out of here, dog. So
most definitely. Definitely.
I'm gonna tap in with you, bro. I always appreciate you call in and get on live chat, bro. This was a great show and you always provide some, you know, some great content, man. So
yeah. Salute to you, salute to J Doug, man. Salute to my nigga Tay. Too fast, man. You know, I fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I try to call in and, you know, get my best perspective on certain shit. You know, I don't be wanting to call in and get these niggas free game, my nigga, because I'm not for that. You know what I'm saying? I want these bums to be as dumb as they can be. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, every once in a while, I might call in and sprinkle with some game. Or, you know, it might be, I might want to say some shit and then you say it. And I'll be like, shit, why would I call in and repeat the same shit that Florida Boy Jay just said and sound like a dummy?
Yeah, nah.
When he just said it, I'm going to just go on and let you get that off. It be like that with the Star Report, too. I'll be wanting to call in. Man, it's been times where I've been on the line and the nigga say exactly what I wanted to say. And I'll be like, well, shit, he said it. Let me go on and hang up. you know, and enjoy the rest of the show. But you know, I'ma call up and get on bums like Avo and the rest of these other bums that be in the were in your chat room trying to get on me, but then I run them up out of here and you won't never see them for like months and months until they think I'm not on here.
Yeah, we call it a live chat the factory. You know what I'm saying? You get in there, and you just send an assembly line of hate messages, and we'll read them off, and we salute people. So salute to Avo, salute to you, exactly. I really appreciate you calling, man. I'm gonna tap in with you, man. I'm gonna holler at you, bro.
For sure. We in the factory, man.
Yes, sir.
Perspective and Facts podcast. Salute to y'all. I'm out.
Definitely, man. So we are in Stars Community Section as we talked about this last segment of the show. This is me. This is the night we won the AFC South divisional round. You see me with the Mono Southflower Yeezy. What are these, the 700s? Yeah, the 700s. I got on the black cargos. This is a 1995 Jacksonville Jaguar crew neck that my granddaddy used to own, that my grandma gave me. I got on a Nike bucket hat just to give you guys some material to roast, and nobody's even commenting on the community section. So y'all been slipping, but this is a fly picture. But regardless of how fly it is, niggas in the comments talking about FBJ's before the picture. Hold my purse. FBJ title is going to be Florida Boy J versus the Glizzies. Peekaboo, we see you. Fresh out the gender reassignment clinic. FBJ the Butcher looking for street meat. Rory still and always will love Brittany. Hey, y'all guys gotta relax. FBJ looking like he's cruising, looking like his mom is yelling at him in the mall parking lot. He takes pretty pictures. That's no closet can hold me back. Look, 904, get your boy. Florida Boy George. This is the street where he usually waits for his 8 p.m. bussy appointment. Peekaboo, we see you, Flower Boy J. FBJ dressed like a 6th grade Ethiopian immigrant boy on his first day at an American elementary school. This boy out all night prowling for the bussy told him his homie take a pic for his Tinder bro. Next to a no trespassing sign, such a rebel. Y'all niggas is crazy. Peekaboo, we see you. FBJ looking like he gets dressed to listen to Aretha Franklin's Natural Woman. FBJ looks like somebody's lesbian auntie. R.I.P. Okay, we see you, little bro. Real drippy. Is he standing in dog shit? Makes sense. A weenie is wearing hot dog buns on his feet. That was pretty funny to me. That should have more likes. What's he looking like? He's going to take a squat. Somebody has his grandpa's watch on. Way too big, Playboy. Nigga, y'all tripping. BJ Pole. FBJ, salute, homie. Salute to BQ. Fairy Boy Jessica, a.k.a. Jacksonville Bussy Cat. Yo, that's crazy. Homeless Boy J. He's the reason the Jaguars lost. Per. Salute to patience is a virtue. That's a day one, man. You should holler at me on the back end. John Brown, lots of projection in the comment section. I know, right?
Salute to Brooklyn Honcho. I see you in there too. Brooklyn Honcho.
Yeah,
that's my guy.
Jamal talking about my nigga. That's what's up, Jamal. Giant Max looking lonely. Brooklyn Honcho, you know what time it is. Shout out to the Tampa man G in comments. He all right, peoples. Yeah, salute. Per swag. So yeah, man. Hey, man, y'all was kind of light this week. I need some more hate in the comment section. Maybe you know what it is when you take a fly picture, it's less to hate on.
Yeah, so maybe they don't like when you. Yeah, you got.
Yeah, I can't really be too fly on these niggas.
Them niggas be hating.
Yeah,
man.
I need to be taking a picture.
Don't got no Yeezys.
Yo, I need to take a picture eating a glizzy like with extra.
Oh, they go
mustard.
Gifted and Curse. Salute the Gifted and Curse. You were just live. I thought you were working, boo.
Yeah, man. So
let me see you done jumped off.
Man.
Oh yeah, she done jumped off.
Yeah, she stay working.
But yeah, she stay working. Salute to you, boo. She did a 2 hour and 17-minute show.
Yeah,
Pillow Talk. Make sure you go check her show out on Gift and the Curse podcast.
Yeah, we were supposed to do something yesterday, but I didn't get in town till like 6 p.m.
We'll get it together.
Yeah, we gonna get it together now.
About to do it.
Yeah,
we know. I just finished. Okay.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Yeah, I went over there and liked the show too.
Yeah.
Even though I was watching this show, I went over there and liked.
You got the wrench. Drop your links. Drop your goddamn links in the chat so niggas can go over there and watch your shit when I end this. So give the curse. You know you got the wrench. Goddamn, spam this damn chat. Let niggas know where. Let niggas know where they need to go after we end this show. We got 72 likes already. We almost approaching 300 views already. You know what I'm saying? In this episode, this is dope. This is probably one of the most watched episodes we did a live stream on by far. Like we got like 49. We was hitting like 50 some people in here. So to wrap up the show, I want to say thank you. We had a great week. Perspectives and Facts podcast. I haven't been able to get a whole bunch of the clips out this week because I went out of town Monday and I just got back yesterday. So I'm pretty sure tomorrow I'll be able to go ahead and run a lot of the clips, and we'll be getting about like 2-3 clips a day. Start tomorrow morning. You'll be getting clips from Monday's show, and you'll be getting clips from tonight's show about all the topics we discussed throughout the week, and we're going to be building up. Thank you to everybody. We've gotten almost under 500 hours viewed to get to the 4,000 hours mark to hit the YouTube monetization feature. So thank you to everybody who's saluting, who's subscribing, hitting the like button, sharing, liking, sending it out to everybody. I really appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful weekend, a safe weekend. J Doug Live on Point Network.
And Cash App.
Hit the Cash App, $sign Florida Boy J904. And we out, man. You guys enjoy your weekend. Be safe, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys have a great weekend.
That sun feel good on me. Oh man, that floating sun show feel good on me. All I really wanna do is smoke with the homies, but I gotta get dough, then I smoke with the homies. Nigga, what? Ain't no play, ain't no we keep it solid over here, ain't nothing shaking, baby. Baby, fuck Cloud, now I'm on the 10th floor. She passed out cause she ain't used to smoking all this endo. I'm a serious crime on the beat, bitch, I'm talking get more. Said he wanted 2 units by 2 p.m., that's a big 10-4. Friday the 13th, I broke my ball. Guess me in the trees, I was smoking, no, it's too damn strong. You ever fuck Florida snow in the summer rain? Sun still shining, pussy sweeter than a candy cane. See
Let you know you can find this song in my community section right when the show ends. This is Easy Red Line, Florida Sunshine. You can find this song in the community section right after the show ends. My theme song, my intro song, and my outro. Please support the Easy Red Line, Florida Sunshine. This is the song.
All I really wanna do is smoke with the homies. Yeah. That sun feel good on me. Oh man, that Florida sun show feel good on me. All I really wanna do is smoke with the homies, but I gotta get dough, then I smoke with the homies. Nigga, what? Ain't no player hating, we keep it solid over here, ain't nothing shaking, baby. Champagne and platinum lemon cherry taste so good. Lit me up while I roll up like a real freak should. Mama Mia almost got me, but I rolled up nice. Up the difficulty level next time and add some ice. Finna move a few plates in these terrascapes, ate a few caps, now I'm seeing otherworldly shapes. Captain Save a whole nigga, you forgot your cape. That's a flagrant foul 2 on you, run back the tape. Smoking F1 while watching F1. Looks like Ferrari, this shit's gonna be the best one. Still pulling highway maneuvers, call me Louis Hamilton. Still smoking splits, bumping Buju and Capleton. Keeping bad juju away, I'm having fun. My 9 is gonna ride with me, I got a gun. On a lighter note, that sun feel good on me. All I really wanna do is smoke with the homies, yeah. That Florida sun show feel good on me. Shit, that Florida sun show feel good on me. All I really wanna do is smoke with the homies, but I gotta get dough, then I fuck with the homies. Nigga, what? Ain't no player hating, we keep it solid over here, ain't nothing shaking, baby. Yeah, another play, another day, another day. I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to do it. Another.
Snap your W-2 and file Fed and State for free. Simple text